Hey guys, I'm on my live stream and happy Easter 2017 to all you guys out there, to my family, friends, subscribers. Happy Easter 2017 to everybody out there. Just wanted to have a live stream and say happy Easter to all y'all and say hope y'all are doing all right and hope y'all gonna have a blessed, happy Easter and hope the Easter Bunny brings you some good stuff. I'm now live on my channel, going live right now. If y'all want to join, if anybody wants to join, come join. So I will be live right now. Might be live for an hour, half an hour to an hour, don't know yet. What is up, everyone? Happy Easter, everybody, 2017. Happy Easter, it's finally Easter. And it's here upon us, and it just doesn't feel like Easter to me, though, but that's just my opinion. I mean, the last Christmas I had didn't really feel like Christmas, but it still happened, but hey, we're all here. It's all good. Everybody live on my live stream. What's up, Tony Denasher? Happy Easter. Danaher, what's up, Tony Danaher? How are you? Happy Easter to you. Not much, just doing a live stream. Talking on my live stream, saying hi to everybody. What's up, Pet Monster?
Ah, shit. What's up, bro?
What up, dude?
What's up?
What are you doing?
Not much, really. Chilling, eating dinner. What you up to?
Not much.
You're live on YouTube?
Yup.
Sweet. For sure.
For sure.
Aww.
What are you doing?
Not a whole lot, actually. Just chilling. And yeah.
It's like 11:30 here.
Holy shit, it's like 9:30 here.
Oh.
Has anybody came to your live stream yet in the chat?
Yeah, 2 people.
No. Sweet. For sure. I'm eating some corned beef and cabbage.
Who's watching,
The Golden Girls?
Yeah.
My mom.
I used to watch that shit a lot.
Oh, no.
I used to like Golden Girls. They're funny as hell.
Right. That's funny.
My daughter is single. What do you mean, is she easy? 40% off? Oh, you bet she's easy. Sure, Dorothy will love that. Okay, Frank. I'll set it up. Gotta go. A florist. Guess who just got
How'd your day go?
Good.
Yeah, that was good. So it was a good thing.
I think that gay thing was just a phase. Like when Clay was in high school, all he ever wanted to do was go see Gladiator.
I was in one of, I think it was the other day or whatever.
Yeah.
And then, like, I came into your live thing and I seen a bunch of people was talking and,
J-Town was there.
Yes, he was. Yes, I seen it. I seen his comments. Yeah, like.
Yeah, the dude that was on with me, like, is there trolls on your channel? I'm like, he's like, you get the trolling error for the clowns? I'm like, maybe.
Yeah, man. Like when I seen your live video the other day, whatever. I guess there was like a little bit of drama, whatever. And I guess there was these 2 girls. They're like fighting over with
Like,
you
you
and
get the
stuff like that.
trolling error for the clowns? I'm like, maybe.
Like there's two people fighting over you.
I don't know.
I'm just sitting there like, damn. Yeah, that shit was just crazy.
Hell, when that dude said they could trolling there, I'm like, I don't care. As long as they're not starting drama, they're good.
Right.
Juggalos don't start shit.
Alright. Definitely not. Definitely not.
Because I remember when Shaggy J and Violet, what's his name, Violet, Shaggy 2
Violent
Dope
J
and Violet J went to court to
and
settle
Shaggy 2 Dope.
that Juggalos are not a
Of course.
You'll have to excuse my mother. She survived a slight stroke, which left her like
they had to go to court to prove that the Juggalos are not a gang, and they come out to prove that they're not.
Exactly.
Hallmark has two different channels, Hallmark Channel and Hallmark Movies and Mysteries. Enjoy romantic comedies and seasonal favorites. Hallmark Channel is the choice for you. There's always mystery and intrigue on Hallmark Movies and Mysteries. Two different channels, Hallmark Channel and Hallmark Movies and Mysteries. The new Smokehouse Pizza from Little Caesars is our first pizza with 3 smoked meats, so we got barbecue champion Big Mo Queso to test it out. 8-hour smoked brisket. Certified, 10-hour smoked pulled pork. Certified, applewood smoked bacon. Certified, bacon pie. Drizzled with tangy barbecue sauce plus a smokehouse seasoned crust. Certified, Mocha-fied. The new Smokehouse Pizza. Only $9 and only at Little Caesars. Are allergies holding you back? Break through your allergies.
Who's all up in the chat right now?
It's more complete allergy relief and a gentle mist you may not even notice. Using
People.
to help block 6
Yeah.
substances that cause your symptoms. Most allergy pills only block 1. 6 is greater than 1. Break through your allergies. New Floaties Sentinist. Now you can squeeze a dollop of Daisy with Daisy Squeeze Sour Cream. Daisy is different than other sour creams. Only simple ingredients.
You eating soup?
Squeeze it.
Haha, corned beef and cabbage.
Ooh.
Yep. Homemade beef, corned beef and cabbage my mom made. It's actually pretty good too.
Spring and showers, weddings and receptions. Chinette cookies, plates, cups, and cutlery. With Advil, you'll ask, what twisted ankle? What muscle strain? Advil makes pain a distant memory. Nothing works faster, stronger, or what? Advil.
What time is it where you're at?
11:38.
Holy shit. Fuck, it's like 9:38 here. Damn, that shit's late.
sobbing when Clayton asked for more fruit cocktail.
That's bullshit.
I don't really mind Clayton being homosexual. I just don't like it dating
Huh?
men. You really haven't grasped the concept of this gay thing yet, have you? They must be homosexual to date women. Yeah, they're called lesbians. Damn! This happened. This finally happened. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I take it we now get the Disney Channel. Even better. You are looking at the winner of this year's Volunteer Vanguard Award. Oh, Rose, tell me what you talking about. That award isn't going to be given out until Saturday. I just called to confirm our reservations for the banquet, and they said I don't have to pay for my ticket. The awards committee is paying for me. So, the awards committee wants to make sure that I'll be able to accept the awards. It's the only logical explanation I want. Oh, Rose, honey, I think you're putting the cart before the horse. And that's right.
Don't you have cigarettes in your purse? Then what are these?
What's butt?
Butts aren't even good to smoke. They're nothing but filters.
Right.
They won't even burn.
Um.
But they do, they're biodegradable though.
Oh yeah. That was good.
You rinse your bowl.
Mm-hmm.
You need to rearrange your refrigerator so the soup will fit in there.
I
Can't put
know.
it in there now, it's too hot.
I know.
Crack the glass.
Gotta wait till it cools off a little bit. Let's see. Ah, right here. Whoa, a lot of people are talking. It's like everybody can see me on there. Hold on, I'm checking some messages real quick.
April 24th? No?
What's up?
Hey, what's up, man?
What up?
Not much. Man, you guys don't say a lot when you go live, do you?
Not that much, though.
I don't really know what to talk about.
Talk about anything, man. Talk about your drive home. I don't know.
Someone told me on another live stream tonight that we bombed North Korea. No, we did not. They tested their own missiles and it blew up on them.
Damn. That's just crazy.
Yeah, man. They tested their own missiles, and one just happened to blow up.
Oh, shit. Damn.
It was a faulty missile then.
Is that what it was?
If it blew up on them in the middle of testing it, that's a faulty missile.
No. I believe it. I just thought it was funny. It's a faulty missile.
So if they try to come bomb us, send a missile over here, halfway over, not even halfway, it blows up. Ah! Nice try!
Yeah.
Man, we got 6 people watching. How do you recruit?
Wow,
Right.
who's here? Michael Horsford's here. Noah Root's here.
This is like a group of all the guys and girl who used to hang out in your garage, and that's all that ever came over.
Yeah. TJ's woodworking shop here. Cool.
Yeah, I just had to sit back in the bathroom.
Some dude named Tony Danaher, he just came on for the very first time ever, asking to be a moderator already. If I don't know you straight off the bat, you're not gonna be a moderator immediately. That's not how to work.
I keep forgetting.
Like I've been watching like Granny Monster. I've been watching Granny Monster, Granny Vapes, and all them for like a week and a half, 2 weeks now. So
crazy.
yeah, when I saw that a few below was testing his new live stream thing, just trying to test it out.
At least we know
I came onto his live stream. I thought it was pretty damn cool.
Oh shit. Damn.
And those 2 guys who were on with me, they don't even do YouTube. But then once they decided to get off, that's when Channel 33 jumped in.
I know. I was so pissed I couldn't even say anything.
Channel 33, he does live streams. He did it like he had one a while back.
Yeah, man, he was just helping me out for the most part.
What are you giving him a treat for? I said, where'd you even get that? And he's like, oh shit. And I'm like, oh my god.
Man, is that the Golden Girl still talking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buster, did you even taste that?
My mom's watching it.
I remember after I got hit by that pickup truck back in 2015, that's all I used to watch because I was still on a lot of hospital medicine. I used to be like so like dosed up on medicine. I used to just watch that all day. Golden Girls is something to watch her on a lot of medicine. Oh man, that's funny.
Dude, I think I just won the dance off.
Yep.
Damn.
Throw $50 bills at him while he's dancing.
I'll tell you what, I went as white guy as I possibly could. I think I won.
Damn.
All right, Christian, your turn, man. I'll tell you what, I went as white guy as I possibly could.
What are you doing over there, Christian?
I don't know. Just a random act dance.
Oh my God.
Hey, Taxi Little Star here. Cool.
Man, I think yours is called the Wiggle.
Yeah.
I don't think there was a dance to that. That was just the Wiggle.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Yeah. All right, who you got what you wanted, man? Texas Little Star, hey, what's up? Yeah, the Wiggles got to win, right?
Oh.
Come on. All right. Let's see a Golden Girls dance over there.
Hell no.
Jackal, let's get the Golden Girls dance going.
Hell no.
A bunch of old ladies dancing around. Oh my god.
Right?
If they did that in real life in front of their families, they're gonna think they're on something and throw them in a mental hospital.
Right.
That could be.
You're smoking up Willie Nelson and make you do it.
Oh.
Well, weed doesn't really do anything to you. Just it helps with cancer, stomach ulcers.
What?
Weed's
So
actually
good thing.
good for you, actually.
Ah.
It does more good than it's ever done harm.
Alright.
I've not heard of not one person dying over weed. Not one person hospitalized over weed.
Right.
But all the time I hear about drunk drivers.
Exactly.
You've
You know
never
what? I don't think that matters because Michael.
Oh.
That's,
Yeah.
that's just crazy.
You like older chicks.
Yeah. It's the only answer.
Thor Ragnarok.
So I think that
Never
comment
seen
is
that
suspect
before.
because we got Golden Girls going on in the background, and Mike's talking about older chicks.
Dang.
Did you really, Mike? Holy cow!
I've never heard of that before.
What, a DUI over
For
weed?
weed? No, I've never heard that before.
Oh man, they have like driving while impaired. They have a whole bunch of different things they can get you on. Yeah, you just saw me eat some beef jerky. Be jealous.
What brand?
It's some new Sweet Baby Ray's brand.
Oh.
Oh, it's called Bridgeford brand, but it's all Sweet Baby Ray's flavors.
I like Jack Link.
Yeah. This was half the price, and it still tastes as good. I'm all right. Yeah, Mike, any DUI is freaking... That's what they quoted. All of them is at 10,000.
Dang.
After court fees and all that bull.
I know cops. I know cops probably smoke a little weed in their off time. They probably do it on their off time. They just don't want to tell the truth.
And Mike, not that old? Yeah, right. We knew what you were getting at.
I love deer jerky. Turkey jerky is kind of not my thing.
Oh man, hooty hoo, I'm in.
Right.
I love jerky. I eat it all the time. Matter of fact, it costs me a lot of money.
It's protein, straight protein.
Well, I mean, it's straight protein, but it's also a straight money drain.
Yep.
Hey, hooty hoo, that reminds me of Liar Liar. Have you guys ever seen that movie?
Yeah, with Jim Carrey.
Yeah, man, where he picks up the phone and he's like, just obey the law, asshole.
Right. Exactly.
Hey, Mike, I'm not calling you an asshole, by the way. I'm just saying.
I know people that haven't done it in like 3 to 4 years, and people who have, and
Alright.
well, I could say I've had special brownies before, though.
Mm.
That was in
Aw.
high school.
See, I'm in the military, so I've never done it.
Are you actually active or in reserve?
Oh, I'm active.
Oh,
Crazy.
Hey, that's true, Noah. Responsibility is huge. And Mike, yeah, I think everybody has a little asshole in them. It's just when they use it.
Right.
yeah, when you first go to the military, they shave your head completely bald.
Yeah, I know. I've been there.
And when it gets completely freezing cold outside, how are you supposed to
Hey, no
warm up?
problem.
Your head
Right.
freezes.
Matter of fact, I even got me some America glasses here. Yeah,
Cool.
be jealous. Yep, check them out right there.
Where are you stationed at?
Fort Hood.
Ooh.
No, not exciting. Don't even pretend like that's awesome.
Yeah.
I've heard about that a couple years ago.
Hey, Mike, I think that's what all women say in general.
Yeah.
If you don't give them money for shoes, yep. If you don't feed them, yep.
I'm off to bed. Let the big dogs out to go potty.
Alright. And now I'll make some room to put that soup inside the refrigerator. Alright.
Oh, man. The entire Mississippi. That's huge. Hey, good night, Texas Little Star. Happy Easter. Yeah, Mike, I've only been to half of those. I haven't been to Campbell or Gordon.
I've driven through Virginia. I've been in Virginia. I've seen Quantico. I've seen Andrews Air Force Base in Maryland.
Man, I'm trying to watch both. Anybody who's commenting on the side, is our video stream really choppy, or is it just how mine's coming
It
through?
is kind of choppy. You keep switching real fast.
I can't even see you guys talk or anything. It's just a black screen. I can't even see you guys or anything like that.
So the reason it keeps switching back and forth is every time somebody talks, you have it on the side. It'll go to that. Or you should.
It's like I can't even see you guys. It's just a black screen.
Fort Hood, Texas.
Yeah, man, I don't know an Evan Blanchard. And why he's requesting you, I don't know.
Oh, I do, though.
Oh, yeah. I just read that. Family friend.
He's my stepmom's friend's son, basically.
My mom's cousin's brother's aunt's uncle's sister of a blah.
Damn.
My uncle's sister's cousin's mother of a hooker's cousin's brother's.
Man, because Mike, I wouldn't want to be out there, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Solar
But I'm
panels
really
are
living
bad.
in Colorado. No humidity. Mile high.
By the Denver Broncos Stadium.
Yeah, well, no, I was born in that area, but I didn't live there. I lived a lot of northern Colorado. Less traffic.
Well, Clay, this is very difficult for me. I still can't quite understand what you're doing. But I do intend to try to respect your decision to do it. I want you to be happy. I am happy, Blanche. I know.
Hey, Mike, that's true. And I'll tell you what, as long as your house is paid for and you can afford AC, that AC breaks, you're in trouble, man.
They don't pay for it when the AC goes out or something?
No, man, he'll have to pay for it.
Oh.
Shit ain't free.
Right.
All right, see you later, Hootie Hoo.
True that.
I like that don't tread on me flag.
Yeah, thank the old Gadsden, man.
The Spring Fling Movie Marathon. Next Saturday starting at 11 on Hallmark Channel.
Man,
Yeah,
who's
when they bombed,
That's the Jackal, right?
yeah.
That's Golden Girls.
Yes, yes, it is.
When we bombed Afghanistan, they weren't going to take a chance from us.
Oh, the best of man for you. Once he's planted his seed and you're born to
Oh, wait, it's
start,
Syria.
it's on to spread his
Sounds
like a toast to me.
All right, Mike. What do you come in if Christian wants him to?
Okay, let me put him in.
Yeah, Hootie Hoo's like, hey, I gotta go to bed. Oh, by the way, here's some more. Couldn't get away.
Shit. What happened?
You know, something you could really use. Hey, Niles. Oh, thank you. Sorry I'm late. Oh, no, not at all. Oh, here's mine. Oh, he didn't get me anything.
Crazy.
Mike's on a
What the
roll.
hell?
Yes, Roger loved Black Lace. He didn't get to see me in it. Black Lace, I mean. I bought this one for you. New. Thank you,
Come
Ron.
on.
Some man break your heart, did he? Oh, I'll be okay. Sure you will. Did he realize he was the love of your life and he's gone?
Oh my gosh, man, this is
What
so
the
slow.
Can't I find him?
Oh, to take you in your sleep.
I'm gonna try lowercase MICHALHORDSFORD. Why can't I bring him in? It won't let me add him.
Who?
Michael Hordsford.
Huh. Wonder why.
What the heck is that? Yeah, man, Fort Campbell is that. Well, from what I understand, that's why people get in a lot of trouble out there doing stupid stuff.
Right, exactly.
And Mike said he denied it. I think he did it on purpose.
Damn.
No, I'm just joking. But did you see he put in that email?
Oh, all right. Let me try that then.
How exciting! No, thank you. Thursday, we're being taken by Outrigger to an exclusive pilot for a private Houma.
Roger and I are supposed to go back to Wisconsin this weekend for my family reunion.
Oh, that's lovely. And the second day, we're going to take a cruise to Boy.
She can't go to Wisconsin without taking a couple of cheese tours.
Anyone care for any sports in here?
Sure can.
I like
NFL, MLB, doesn't matter.
I like football.
What kind of football? I mean, obviously football, but NFL, college.
NFL.
Nice. Who's your team?
The New England Patriots.
Oh my Jesus! All right, whatever. No. Is that where you live?
No, I live in Vegas.
So why'd you pick the Patriots? Oh, speaking of which, you're about to get the Raiders.
I don't like the Raiders that much.
You don't, or you do?
I don't.
Yeah, me neither, man. Obviously. I'm a Broncos fan. You probably saw that. You probably saw that.
Yeah, I've always been a New England Patriots fan.
Mm-hmm.
How did I talk to him the other night then?
Fly, Eagles, fly. Oh, man. You know what? Actually, I don't have a huge problem with the Eagles at all. I actually did not like Michael Vick. He was so talented to be so dumb.
Damn.
Oh, man. Mike, it depends. Sometimes it'll be like 32 in the morning and get to like 90s in the afternoon.
Right.
Yeah, we just had a lot of flash floods down here in Texas.
All right.
Hence why that video went up tonight. We gave it a few days and then went to the dog park, and my dog jumped in the yard.
Damn.
So I put it on video.
For sure.
Well, I'm gonna say, who that nation? Sean Payton and the Saints.
That's you?
Yup.
What do you think about the Saints? I mean, you love them, but are they ever going to win?
They're trying to find a backup for Drew Brees, but they already have one.
Oh, Noah, I agree, man. Wentz has huge potential. Huge potential. But yeah, you're talking about a backup for Drew Brees. I don't think he's the issue.
No, he's not.
In fact, he's the only non-issue.
All right.
It's the defense that needs to be rebuilt.
That's true.
We lost one player to being murdered.
Here, how about this? How about we just combine the Broncos and the Saints and call it good?
Well, Von Miller left the Broncos.
What?
Yeah, he left.
Nah.
Yes, he did. He's going to the 49ers, I think.
Did that just happen?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm about to be upset. I'm going to get off live stream right now if it's true.
I'm about to really look that up because I don't believe that.
Let me kick you off. There's no way Von Miller left. I'm just saying. But if he did. Yeah, man, I see nothing about that.
Right.
Yeah, man, you should give me a source. Because I was no.
ESPN, they were talking about putting him at the 49ers, though.
Well, that's not saying they did.
Von Miller alone is their defense. He is the whole entire D line by himself.
Who does?
Von Miller for the Broncos. He is their D line by himself. He's like the lion going after the fresh kill. He's the lion that.
You know, everybody could say that, but I'm not gonna lie. We put like DeMarcus Ware on the other side. We have a lot of pressure coming on the other side, so they have to double team. And then DeMarcus Ware got double teamed, so Vaughn could be. I don't know, man. It's just a good system.
I'd put Marcus Ware and Von Miller at the same line.
Hey man, can you shoot Mike the link
For the live chat?
Yeah.
Right.
I can do that then.
Because
Okay.
I just accepted your call, so I don't personally have the link. Only you do.
That's even better. Huh. Good idea.
But if you just
Video.
PM him the link, don't put it on here. But if you PM him the link, then he'll be able to get in. Ring, ring.
Right.
A house phone still.
Oh.
Yeah, you're right, Noah. I agree with you. Right now, Shane Ray. But we have,
I'm
man,
not answering that shit
offensive
though.
line hurting. Our defensive line's going to have a hole, maybe two if we can't. I don't know. Shane Ray's hit and miss, man. Yeah, no, and that fake news. That's what I was saying. Once he said that, it blew my mind. Like how, yeah, as a Broncos fan, I don't know how I would miss that news. That would have been awful.
Right.
Okay, someone in my live stream the other day said Von Miller is coming to the San Francisco 49ers. So I checked over in Google and ESPN and everywhere. I didn't find nothing on it. I'm like,
Dang.
holy sh...
Hey, Mike, who are you calling a D-bag? And you're right, Noah, man. Especially since the Raiders started putting stuff together. I believe if Derek Carr were still playing when he got injured, they could have gone a lot further, obviously.
Copy. What do you everybody think about the Tony Romo situation, not finding him a replacement and him leaving to go do media for Fox or something?
I think it's great for him. I think he's actually brilliant. He had to watch out for himself, man. He had to watch his health, and obviously it wasn't going that way. And they were talking about sending him to Denver, and I thought that was the worst possible because, I mean, he would add to an offense, sure, especially with a good defense. But if he didn't have an offensive line that could protect him, he was just going to end up murdered again. So,
yeah, the game after he came back from after he broke his collarbone, the Giants defense stepped up against him, just plowed him.
yep.
I thought it was funny.
Man, I don't know. You know what? I love seeing huge hits, but I don't want that at the expense of my career, really. Even ones I hate, man. Having something break is no good. Hey, Mike, I appreciate you asking, man. My dog's actually doing a lot better. He's healing really quick. I mean, he's only 10 months old, so I assume he heals quicker. But and Von Miller,
when I saw that they plowed him like that,
he's actually pretty cool.
when I saw that they plowed him like that, after he came back from the after being hurt in the Giants game,
yeah.
And when they plowed him, he didn't get back up.
No, man, no.
He's like, oh my god, really? They don't trust him. They just let him have it.
Yeah, Noah, the Chiefs. You say they're not bad, but man, they're an underdog. Like they're a really tough team to play. Well, especially at home, obviously, but just because they're good.
Right.
I think I sent him the live thing, the link.
Especially because they're floating Alex Smith around, and I don't know. When he was with the 49ers, he was really good. Then he got injured, and obviously Kaepernick filled in, which is he's a joke. But yeah, playing for the Chiefs, I don't know. He's had success, but he's not like one of those all-star quarterbacks.
Dang.
No, I know.
That's just crazy.
Alex Smith is crazy, or Kaepernick?
One of them. I don't know. Shit.
Introducing the LG-T6. Big screen, fix your head. Buy the LG-T6 and get a Google Home on us, both with a Google Assistant built in. I need to refuel.
Man, I can't quite tell how long this delay is. Yeah, that's true. Noah, you know what's funny is he had two pretty decent teams, man, and he's not being able to do either.
Yeah, they had selections either for Tony Romo to go to the Browns or the Denver Broncos.
Right, but he's
I
not
was
doing
like, oh my God, if we were going to go to the Denver Broncos, their season would have been garbage.
Nah, I think their season's going to be garbage if they didn't have an O-line. And Mike,
Right.
you saw him in the Atlanta airport. I used to actually, before I joined the Army, I was in sales, and then I was in business management. And I ended up starting to manage a restaurant. And him and Champ Bailey and Mike Shanahan used to come into our restaurant all the time. And I don't know. He wasn't really swinging dick in there. He actually used to bring his kids in there. Or kid. So I don't know. He wasn't too bad. Maybe it was because his kid was there.
The goal of every allergy sufferer is zero.
Yeah, when your kid's with you, you're not all the big, bad, famous person.
Yeah. Plus, anybody's going to be a dick running around the Atlanta airport. Jesus.
I've only been to Atlanta airport once.
Add a pop of color to Easter with edible arrangements.
Yeah, man, that's Mr. Jackal.
Right.
His mom's watching some Golden Girls in the back.
I know, right?
Is that bad to watch Golden Girls in the background?
No, not necessarily. It's just I don't like watching them that much.
No, that's a comment. I don't know what they're referring to. They say,
Yeah.
it's that bad. Oh, you're talking about the airport. Man, a lot of the major airports, they're crazy. Especially if you have a connecting flight that's within, I don't know, like 5 or 10 minutes, and you literally have to run through the airport, and especially a crowded airport.
Hell yeah.
Awful, man.
Hell yeah, it is.
Yeah, Mike, that's unfortunate, but man, I can't imagine they all want to talk to everybody all the time. I would hate being that famous for that reason. But I don't know, who knows? Maybe YouTube will take off and I will be, and then I'll let you know. But yeah, not likely.
Right.
Man, Noah, you crack me up, man. You know what you're talking about with sports, and you still throw the jokes.
I'm not seeing LeVon Miller on the Broncos roster anymore.
I don't think you're going to find LeBron Miller anywhere. It's actually V-O-N Miller.
It's the same country mode. I'm gonna miss you so much.
Oh, outside linebacker. I see him.
Find Daphne's father and bring him back here. Find a check every oven management. I can't do my own laundry because I
Need
can't
more
do it.
cowbell.
At the same time, that's what I should have said.
I like that Golden Girl's fake laugh in the background every time he says something. Then you're just like, no,
Sorry.
it's all right. Oh man, UFC. I'm not gonna lie, Noah. I'm really bad with names if I don't follow closely. But UFC is always fun to watch. You could pick up anywhere and enjoy watching it.
Oh yeah.
What is interesting is the Mayweather. God, what's his name? Anyway, the Mayweather fight.
I watched UFC 219 tonight.
McGregor. Sorry, it was McGregor.
Well, last night UFC was on.
Mm-hmm.
219, I didn't really watch most of it.
Oh, really? And nobody cuts Mike Horsford in the pisser. Nobody. But yeah, McGregor. I think I said that before you commented. I hope, but yeah, but I think McGregor's a badass. But going toe to toe with a boxer and not being able to take anyone down, or I don't know. Hopefully, I mean he's been a boxer before, not like a true boxer, but he went training for boxing.
Right.
And so hopefully that allows him to keep his. I don't know. Mayweather's so quick.
Oh. That's just crazy.
Ronda Rousey wanted to call out, what's his name,
Mayweather?
Floyd
Nah.
Mayweather. She actually she called him out last year.
Yeah, and then she got kicked in the face, and we saw where that went.
Yeah, you shouldn't have called out a big badass boxer.
Well, no, the boxer didn't hit him in the face. She got kicked in the face again, and now she's, going into the dumps and thinking about quitting.
Right.
Real role model.
She called somebody out wanting to fight him for a venue, but then the very next match that you see her in, she had jump kick straight in the damn face.
Looks like you've really made an impression on Roger here.
Yeah.
That girl who fought her probably saw the call out on TV and she's like, oh, hell no, I ain't gonna let her get into that crap.
Dang.
If you see it on TV, that gives you an advantage to knowing that she's wanting to call out someone bigger than everybody else.
Right.
Yeah, man. It'll be interesting with the Bones Jones. You see they're pound for pound. Is he still suspended? I think he failed that drug test. But yeah, John Jones, man, when he flexes, he's no joke.
Don't get too used to that, Roz. I've been a golf widow ever since I've been.
Yeah, Noah, she needs a friggin' life coach now.
She could have had when she got jump kicked in the face, she could have had her nose broken, but
Uh-oh, are you in trouble, Christian? God bless you.
We warned you not to get that haircut. You insisted.
I have no idea.
You have a task?
Here comes the girls on your channel again.
Really?
Really?
What girls?
Man, I have no idea. I wasn't here for that.
If any girls are wanting to come to my channel and say hi to me, I'm taken. Sorry.
Yeah.
There you go.
There really was fun because they're home.
Man, what's crazy is we still don't have Michael Horsford in here talking with us.
I sent him all the links to the chat, but I don't know what happened.
This will be our blizzard of the month. The new DQ Reese's Extreme Blizzard. Enjoy $2 pretzels during happy hour.
Noah, in respect to what?
Millions have lost weight fast with the clinically proven Slim Fast.
I mean, obviously
It's
in
as easy as
general.
1, 2, 3. Shake it up. Crunch it
Hey,
up.
what's up, AC Outlaw?
You can even snack it up. See results in just 1 week. Slim Fast. Pick a date, lose the weight.
Hmm.
Even when you're taking an antidepressant, you may still be struggling with depression. You try to put on a brave face, but inside.
So Christian, are you with Desi Lynn? Is that who?
In fact,
Yup.
2 out of 3
Okay,
people
perfect.
taking
Is she really as crazy as
antidepressants
she's saying she is?
unresolved symptoms.
Let's just say you won't want to piss her off.
Has been shown to reduce the symptoms of depression. It may help you feel better without giving up the progress you made.
Yeah, Noah, that's me, man. I said, what's up, guys?
Rexulti is not for everyone.
I just threw my name out there because I don't recognize half the people in the room, so might as well.
Elderly dementia patients taking Rexulti have an increased risk of death or stroke. Call your doctor if you have high fever, stiff muscles, and confusion to address a possible life-threatening condition, or if you have uncontrollable muscle movements, as these may be permanent. High blood sugar was reported with Rexulti, and in extreme cases,
That's cool. I ended up getting 2 subscribers between last night and today. Cool.
Really?
Yep.
That's what I need is more YouTube subscribers.
How many do you have?
I have 115.
Talk to your doctor about
In J-Town and all them, they have like
and feel better about facing
200 and 100,000 and
free trial offer for Rexulti at
Nope.
Rexulti.com.
And I need more subscribers.
Hey, so your girl's talking about stabbing the wall twice, and she didn't break the blade.
yeah, because that's a tactical knife that I bought her. It's military grade, that's why.
Man, shit, military grade my ass. I love when they go military grade M16s, military grade assault rifles. Get out of here. If people knew what military grade really was.
Like AR-15s,
Well, that's, I mean, we don't use that in the military, but that's essentially what it is.
AR-15s, M80s, M16s.
Okay, I'll be right back, y'all. I gotta go do a few things, so I'll be back.
All right, sounds good, man.
Alright.
Oh, there goes the Golden Girls.
Aw.
Holy cow, it just got quiet, man. Yeah, military grade port nukes. No, see, that's North Korean military grade port nukes. They really blow, if you know what I'm saying.
North Korea, they tested one of their own missiles and it blew up.
Yep.
That tells us.
Yep. Didn't
That
even
tells
leave.
the whole entire world if they try to send a missile over to somebody's gonna send and it's gonna blow up midair, not even halfway there. I mean, what's the purpose of even trying it?
That's true.
Well, they were testing it just to make sure it worked because they know that one's faulty. So, back to the drawing board.
Man, Noah, I'm gonna have to check out your channel, man.
Like when we went to Syria and blew them up, they had no chance at us.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, I'm surprised Japan's not even trying with us anymore. No, they saw what we did back in 1945. That's why they won't mess with us anymore.
Japan?
Yeah, they won't mess with us anymore.
I mean, that's fair.
They learned their consequences.
That's definitely true. Man, I'm looking at Noah's playlists. Which playlists are yours, Noah? Or do you just borrow material or workout or music and put them into your playlists?
Bazooka. A bazooka does not even exist. What is a bazooka? That does not exist. I've heard
that is
of
not true. That is not true. I
of,
can show you a piece of bubble gum that says bazooka all day.
Oh, I thought the weapon called a bazooka was real. But Yuka bubblegum's good though.
You think it's good?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, man. Yeah, that's what I figured, Noah. You don't make any material on YouTube?
Yeah,
You
he
have
just
6.
comes to live chats and he just comes to videos and comments. He
Hey, that's
doesn't
cool,
have any
man.
content.
Hey, no, that's cool. I see you have 6 subscribers on not your content. So that, I mean, you're doing something right. Yeah, but I see a lot of Joe Rogan, and man, I really I like his podcasts. He always has really interesting people, and I don't know, man, his viewpoints are always awesome, I think.
Isn't Joe Rogan the dude that does Survivor?
No. He used to do Fear Factor,
Yeah.
but he did Fear Factor. He does a lot of he's the commentator for UFC right now. But man, he's actually a pretty good fighter as well.
I wonder if he was former military.
That I don't know. Actually, that's a good question. You know what? I doubt it, but I mean, there's only one way to find out, and that's going to Google.
Going to Google for everything.
Man, it's funny because we don't say we're going to go search it on Google. We say we're going to go Google it. We're making Google a verb.
Yep.
You know what? So I've heard him talk about military. He actually talks about military and Scientology and stuff like that a lot, but I don't think he was actually in the military, man. I mean, obviously he was a comedian for the longest time. Oh yeah, you're right. No, he's definitely a free thinker. Television host. He does his podcast now. I don't know. I don't think he was in the army. I think he was just a huge martial artist for a long time. And I don't know. But yeah, Noah, I actually appreciate free thinking more as I get older. Because when I was younger, I used to live within the constructs of what my parents wanted. Meh.
I'm a big, huge military supporter.
Nice.
My cousin Daniel was Marines. My cousin Michael Thomas Fanning was Air Force. My dad's dad was in the Army, Battle of the Bulge. My dad was in the Marines. My second cousin Bob, he was during Vietnam. My whole entire family is just former military people.
That's awesome, man. Why didn't you join?
I have a disability and I didn't think it would be safe to go over there and try it.
All right, that's fair. I mean, I'm not going to judge.
Sometimes I wish I wouldn't just be like a Humvee gunner or something.
Nah, man, you didn't want to do that shit. Some people are super who would want to do that, but nah. You know what, Noah? That is so huge, man. I can't say a lot online, especially with the shit I do. But man, our foreign policy, even for the last decade, maybe even the last 20 years, has just been awful. Awful. And I mean, I support like going over there and taking care of business if we have to, but man, our foreign policy and Geneva conventions have gone the wrong way, if you ask me. Like, if we're going to go over there, we should just take care of business and come back, or just not go over there. But
I mean, if countries are having problems because of like ISIS, their military should just deal with it on their own, not have us come up and then just blow them to smithereens and say, here, you're welcome.
But truly, in my opinion, actually in a lot of people's opinions, ISIS was actually our fault. I mean, when we were going over there and trying to train, and we're giving them weapons and giving them supplies and vehicles and stuff, man, they were taking that, and then America essentially shunned them afterward. They're like, you know what, you take care of yourselves. And so they actually started hating America for it. And now they have all the supplies and the ammunition they need to fight us. So I don't know. It was kind of an America created. I think they actually have a documentary out about it.
So it was our fault that they're doing what they're doing?
Personally, I think so. And Mike, yeah, that's an interesting comment, man. We take over another country and we give the shit back. Which, I mean, it's funny because we take them over. Well, we don't even take them over anymore. We just kind of like infiltrate. And then we give it back, but we try to keep all the royalties from it, primarily oil.
But our commander, the commander-in-chief's like, if I had to, I would blow the shit out of them.
AC Outlaw, I don't know what you mean by funded, but as far as us going over there and, I don't know, say we try to go to like the Iraqi army or the Afghan army or anybody that's affiliated with trying to help the U.S., ISIS will go straight to them and either kill them or scare them, and they'll leave like the Humvees that we give them and the weapons that they give them. And so now we're essentially giving it to them, but they're giving it straight to ISIS. So we are, in a respect, funding them. Yeah, that's true. Lithium, oil, and opium. Yeah, that's a huge thing. They keep saying it is oil, but man, we have so much oil over here. I think it's almost a cover-up.
I think the reason why 9/11 did happen was because Bush bought some oil from another country, but never paid for it. So they came and did something to us because we didn't pay for what we bought.
Man, I don't even want to. I don't even want to. There's so many angles on that nobody will truly know. What's a good solution? God bless it, man. I don't know. We should have had a good solution 15 years ago and prevented a lot of this shit.
And
oh
when,
yeah, and I meant
when
to.
when over there we captured Saddam Hussein and turned him back to his own people. I mean, what operation was that about?
Saddam Hussein?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he's not alive, man.
we captured him and gave him back to his own people, and they hung him. They killed him. I mean, that was just an extra little tidbit that we did that was just out in the open. We were actually looking for Osama bin Laden.
That's fair. I don't know. There's always what the media tells us, and we perceive that as truth. And then there's what's actually going on, and shit, we're not going to know a lot of it.
There's still not a real truth about why John F. Kennedy died.
Right?
That
Once
truth
again,
ain't
we'll probably
ever
never
going to
know.
be allowed to be breached.
Hey, Mike, I don't have a problem with that either. I just want to get it over with. Unfortunately, it's all over the Middle East. So anyway, going back, Steven Crowder, man, I've only watched a couple of his things. But him and I mean, just like Joe Rogan, a lot of people give him credit and love listening to the stuff he does.
Joe Rogan's good. Steve Austin has his own podcast.
I mean, what's crazy to me is we can be in the Middle East and they can be so awful, and they're driving out Christianity, and they'll do actually very cruel things to those who admit they're Christians. And even with our rules of engagement right now in the military, they have to literally shoot at us before we can shoot back. And that's just a good way to die. So hopefully they change that up as well. Hey, Amber Rivers, how you doing? I don't know you, but I'm glad you're here.
So we don't have orders to take charge unless they hit us first.
Right. It's been like that. It's in the Geneva Convention right now.
I think
So,
it's kind of bullshit, but
yeah. I mean, they can. Oh man, it's such a gray area. Like
so
technically, they can point their weapons in our direction, but until they fire, we can't do anything about it.
so if they throw a grenade at us, does that mean we can go and start firing?
Shit, let's hope they don't do that because that'll be messed up. RPGs, I think, are the only thing that if they raise in our direction, but they have this thing where you literally have to check who you're shooting at. Like literally scope them up and make sure it's not, because they have the little kids, man. They'll give the little kids all the fake shit, and then when the little kid's running around with it, you don't know if it's real or not. So I don't know. It's sticky situations.
Our Middle Eastern people are even training like little 10 and 11-year-olds to become fighters. They're training like little kids to become fighters and not send them to school.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Which you're gonna learn to fight but not have an education.
Yeah, you know, I don't know, man. I can't talk a whole lot on what they actually learn in their education, but they do. Man, I've seen some crazy. Matter of fact, you could probably find it on the internet, but they're showing that they're training their kids to. Oh man, I can't even remember the video. I wish I could for you, but they're little assassins essentially. But they're just being trained to fight, and they're trained to shoot.
Sometimes I wish we would just have another Noah's Ark. But sometimes my answer for it all.
Yeah.
Well, God did it once, but
Hey, Amber, is it you who wanted to come in live stream the other night, but your husband said you had to cook instead? You'll have to. I'll apologize if it's not, because that sounds sexist as hell. But somebody was trying to get into live streaming, couldn't, because their husband would prefer them to cook dinner over coming in.
yeah, someone did say something about that the other night.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so I have seen you in the streams before.
She was wanting to come in my stream the other night, but she said she had to go cook.
Yeah.
Because the hubby comes home from work and he's hungry. Cook me something, baby. I just got home. I'm tired. Hey, there's a frozen meal in the fridge. Go fetch.
Yeah, see, the Amber, that's good, man. Some people look down on that, and I don't even give a shit. If you're willing to take care of him and that's how it is, that's how it is. I can appreciate that.
Of course,
Sometimes
man.
you just can't
Us
get
men
on.
get hungry.
Oh, Jesus, man.
Favorite foods? Okay,
So
that's
Noah,
a whole nother story.
Yeah, Noah, are you asking what her husband's favorite food is because he got hungry, or are you asking just in general? Hey, nice. See, he's taking care of you too, Amber. I get it.
Hey,
I
building
get it.
her a washing machine. Cool.
Anyway, Noah, oh man, it's hard to answer because I go through streaks, man. I'm a fat kid at heart. Obviously, I have a little Italian going on, so I love the pastas.
I'm addicted
Italian
to
and Mexican.
pasta.
Yeah, so I love Italian food, but man, you'll see on my channel I made a video about how I make buffalo wings, because I make them almost every damn day, and I'll just change up the sauces here and there, but I love eating them. And my wife was like, man, if you make all these videos. Why don't you make something on something you do every single day? So I did it.
Have you ever tried MREs?
Are you serious? Are you gonna ask me a question like that? Man, I've had so many MREs, it's awful. But
Are they
honestly,
even good?
I don't believe they're that bad. A lot of people hate them, but they don't hurt my feelings any.
I've had one or two because I mean I've never been in the military, but I've gotten a couple from a church food bank.
Yeah.
I've actually got spaghetti and meatballs from out of one of them. I thought it was actually pretty damn good.
Was it the actual spaghetti and meatballs or just the meatballs one?
Just the meatballs one.
Yeah, see, those aren't bad, man. And what I don't understand is why they don't put something else in it, like pasta. But it's probably a preservative issue there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Amber, so you're cooking a lot of Italian.
I've had
Hey, Town Juggalo, I don't know you, and you said what's up to Christian, but I'm going to say what's up.
I've had the ribs one. I've had the meatballs.
And pizza, man. Everybody loves pizza. When you order pizza, Amber, who do you order it from? And if you don't order it and you make it all the time, that's good on you. But I order my pizza. I was just wondering who you get it from. And shrimp fettuccine, oh my Jesus.
Oh my God, that is...
Between that and chicken fettuccine? Psh.
That's heaven right there, shrimp fettuccine.
Oh yeah, it is, man. Hell yeah, it is. Man, we have 7 people on. I appreciate everybody who's stopping through. Man, Papa John's is actually pretty good, but man, sometimes... What's up? Do you have a channel? I don't know what you're talking about.
Hmm?
Oh, man, my channel name. Here, hold on one second. I'll put something
down. They're asking...
Yeah. They're
few below that question. I get it.
There you go. I just threw it down there. I said something earlier, but it's kind of hard to keep up on us talking and then keep typing and writing without stop talking for... God, I didn't even make sense right now.
We have 7 people in here, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
man, that's good though. I mean, it's right here. I mean, it's 146 where Mike's from. It's crazy.
12:46 here.
Christian's you ate her cooking and you haven't died, so that's a good start.
Yep, she made me shrimp fettuccine. Oh my God.
Hey, Amber, what's that called? Out here, it sounds really familiar. It sounds like what they have out here. It's Papa Murphy's.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, man. Honestly, it's greasy as hell, but it is good, and you can make it when you want it. That's what I like.
I've been to Dallas-Fort Worth Airport before.
Oh yeah?
That place has a I think a TGI Fridays in it. A little TGI Fridays restaurant, sit-down place in it.
Hey, AC, I went and I subbed you as well, and I see that you're a Florida fan, or I'm sorry, Miami.
He's a Hurricanes fan.
Yeah, so and I have no shit to say about that. I'm actually a Colorado Buffaloes fan, and they're never on the radar. They were this year, but kind of got booted early. So I really can't talk shit in college football. J-Town Juggalo, I'll go to your channel too, man. I'll check everybody's out. Now tonight I'm not going to check out your videos, but I really do like being active, especially if somebody comments on my shit. I'll go straight to their channel and check something out because number one, I find out a lot more. I find a lot more cool videos that way, and number two, it's good to support people who are supporting me. So. Hey, J-Town, it looks like you go live. You go live a lot?
Yeah, he does.
That's all right. That's good, man. That boosts your time so much. Like right now, Christian, you have all these people watching and boosts your time in your analytics. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I appreciate it, J-Town.
Yeah, I'll check out my analytics probably a couple of times a week.
Yeah, Noah, I actually I started out with business and it was awful. I'm not gonna lie, my aspect ratios were off. Some things were not great, but then I just started playing around with a lot of different ideas, and then pretty soon I'll try to narrow it down or figure out what's going on. I've only been on YouTube for a month, so we'll see how it goes.
Hello?
Hold on.
But yeah, J-Town, if you're checking out my videos and commenting, I'm definitely doing the same. So Noah didn't know he had a channel. Oh man, the Heat, the Marlins, the Dolphins, and the U. Really, the Heat was the only pride there. Unfortunately, nobody goes to your Marlins games. The Dolphins, man, they're hit and miss. They're a tough team, but they don't have the stars to put you over.
Can anyone see me?
Yeah, right now it just showed up. Yeah, so Mike, your last 1,700 watch time minutes, that's huge, man. That's awesome. That's actually, I think between you and Spongy telling me to do this, like this isn't on my channel, so it doesn't really matter to me, but this is great for Christian. But between you and Spongy, man, helping me out, it's been awesome. And lasagna is freaking amazing. Who cares about spelling when we know what you're saying, right?
Mm-hmm. I don't have to be grammatically correct. I mean, people who like to be professional, like grammatically correct writing, but I'm not all into that.
What the fuck? This shit ain't connecting.
We truly get paid out up until you hit, what is it, 1,000 subscribers? So really, I don't care about the money.
First it's 2,000, then it's I think 10,000. No, first it's 1,000, then I think it's 50,000, then I think it's 100,000. And it goes up from 100 to 200 to 300 to 400.
Nice. Yeah, so, oh man, J-Town, you've been on for not too much longer than me, man. Yeah, you guys are ranked 25. You were right.
How the fuck is that shit no?
See, we were the opposite. You guys finished strong, and you stumbled a few times during the season, and then but the Buffaloes were strong during the season and finished awful.
That was Sean McCoy, dude. That dude is something else.
Yeah, so we'll see where the U is this next year, man, because they're promising, especially if they pick up anybody that can fill them around.
Him and Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah, man, that Gadsden flag, I appreciate it. A lot of people like that I fly it, so I keep it. I was gonna put an American flag, but you have to have it above all your other flags, and I didn't want to disrespect, so I just went with the Gadsden. Hey, that's good, Mike. Is that primarily on your live streams?
Come on, you little fucking bitch. Connect.
Man, we're looking at your ear.
I hope YouTube doesn't flag me for all the cussing.
Noah, that's funny, man. It's funny how you go south the border, or actually in anywhere else really, and see how much the dollar's worth. Actually, I don't know, maybe like 5 or 6 years ago, I went to Germany and they were 2 to 1 on our dollar. It was awful. I saved up a few $1,000s and only had like 100 or 1,000 euro to spend. And cussing is okay.
I would say Granny Monster videos, she was doing it a hell of a lot too. That Takedown Man and Granny Monster, they were doing it pretty much.
AC, you're right. You're right. I don't know a lot about Miami football specifics, but yeah, no, I
Socialism.
agree, man. I 100% agree. I don't know why we slide towards socialism and then realize it doesn't work.
What is socialism? I don't get that.
It just means everyone's gonna get equal shit pretty much. So if you work harder, it doesn't really matter. That's my summation. Obviously.
God, some shit fucking pisses me off. Oh, come on. Change the video. Jesus Christ, how slow can you be? No, not that one.
Oh man, of course. Are you from Alabama? That was Amber. Are you from Alabama? Or you just happen to like the Tide? Yeah, Noah, that's what I was saying, man. No matter how hard you work, it's just everybody gets the same shit. Yeah, oh man, flat taxes. I don't even really want to get into taxes because where I believe taxation is good, obviously, right now, man, we're beyond fucked up in our system. So I think as our government's gotten too big and they're out of hand and it's not really for the people anymore. It's more for themselves and padding their own pockets, especially when they can vote in their own benefits. Benefits and pay raises. Yeah, see, Amber, if you're born in Alabama, I can't hate. I can't hate. That's where you're born. That's where you're going to grow up.
They have all the presidential elections. Basically, everybody goes out and votes, but it just matters to the electoral college, basically.
What?
So when we have the presidential elections every 4 to 8 years,
right,
whenever all of us go out and vote, our votes don't really count for shit. It's just really the electoral college that it matters on.
Well, I mean, it matters. Your votes determine the electoral college. Man, some really think the electoral college is really broken, but I'm kind of split on it. Just because the heavier populated areas are obviously going to think one way, and so they're going to have more of a pull as far as votes. And that's why they established the electoral college, so it's fair for the smaller communities. And Noah, yeah, gimme versus hard work, man. You're completely right there. And me first in the gimmies drive me fucking nuts, man. If you want something, work for it. Yeah, Amber, once again, I'm not going to hate on you. 99% of your family. See, a lot of my family's from Colorado, but that's a lot of my immediate. Otherwise, it is Michigan, but I fucking hate Detroit teams, so.
Really?
Hey, Des, are you still having problems over there?
Yeah.
What the heck is that?
Problems.
My tab is fucking busted. So I'm stuck to using a Surface Pro, which is slow as shit.
How do you do that stuff?
A bunch of anger problems.
You just have to go into your effects and hangouts, man.
Oh, Google effects. I see it.
Oh man, Mike,
Fuck that shit out.
Yes. Yes. If Hillary won, I would have been so fucking pissed.
Oh man, it would have been a wreck.
Man, maybe not for politics, or maybe not for the politicians, but Jesus Christ, you get a bigger liar. Yeah, you figured out where they are. I told you. AC, that's how it should be. That's how it should be, AC, but it's not. Yeah, Mike, I actually, I've thought about seeing about, I don't know, New Zealand or somewhere cool, but you know, I'm in the military, and I don't know, I have a lot of ties here, unfortunately. That almost looks like you're trying to green screen with everything green, but it's doing awful.
The fuck?
That thing sucks. That shit sucks.
Okay, obviously my phone can't fucking do that. Because I'm not on the because I'm on the phone, not on the computer.
I need to unclick off of that. Oh, cool.
I wonder if
See, Amber, that's totally different. Like, I feel like if you have a true issue, then I understand the system, but there are people who just, oh man, they just sit on the system and they never try to work.
Hey, I have a Halo.
I just did hook 'em horns, not the horns.
Okay, anyone can help me how to properly work a Surface Pro?
I don't know Surface Pro, so that's my
It's
thing.
Mom. It's Mom's.
Man, I got me some cake. Hey, J-Town, that's good, man. I don't know which videos you watch, but I'm sure if you comment or anything, I'll see it.
I still haven't learned how to fully work this thing.
That's cool, the pirate. Will it show up in the video when I upload it to YouTube that we did all the little effects, or no?
Hey, man, what's a pirate's favorite letter?
Arg.
See, most people think it's the R, but it's actually the C.
The fuck? Oh. I'm just not getting that.
Oh, I get it.
Nice, man. Yeah, that focus video, actually, a lot of people hit me up about it. They say it actually has good content in there, but I joke around a lot, which makes it great. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I appreciate that, though. Like I said, when I have time and I'm not sitting here scrolling through everything, I'll go ahead and take a look at your channel. Yeah, cake and horns. You saw that, Ember. Number one, I'm a fat kid, and I really like cake. I'm trying to be better lately, which is why I posted the wings video. But
there's no problem with being fat.
there is for me, personally. I'm not saying anybody else has to be or doesn't have to be. I'm saying for me, man, I try to keep it under control. But then, so part of this is I'm in the Army, and I messed up my back a little while ago. And me putting on weight actually makes it worse. So I have to try to keep it off.
What do you do at the base?
What do you mean?
Like, what goes on at the base every day?
A lot of things. I mean, we're pretty self-sufficient. Hey, Amber, that's cool. Like that, I wasn't saying anything bad about that. Oh, there we go. That wasn't a joke. I was actually saying that's cool. Literally, look, my hands are here. I didn't hit that, but yeah, man. Everybody has to live their life.
That was fun.
And yeah,
And
it's just for me.
Besides Christian.
Race is averted.
There, I get out of that.
Yeah, man. I say something wrong, and I'm like, I know, right?
Anyone else tried Monster besides Christian and didn't like it?
Monster drink?
The green one. The stuff Dominic drinks sometimes 3 a day, and I'm surprised his heart hasn't exploded. I'm actually surprised
Come
his
at me,
heart
bro.
didn't stop.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. Christian, I don't know what you're talking about either now.
I was just copying them.
No,
What if
I
it's
got
something
something.
serious, man? He put a crisis averted with a sad face and then come at me, bro. Maybe he's feeling something and now you're mocking him. God bless it.
Oh.
Yeah, man, I drink monster drinks often. It's awful. They're so bad for you, but they're so good for me emotionally.
Yeah, they help out.
Man, are you really clicking around to each person? Yeah, Mike, they are poison, bro. Yeah, no, I figured you were. I was just giving him a hard time because I can. Yeah.
I drink probably 2 sodas a week, so I mean,
You mean this?
I drink
Hey,
I
lovely
drink
kid. Hey, happy Easter. So Lovely Kid Japan actually stops into my channel once in a while and throws down some comments as well. And naturally, I go back and I also say stuff. So
My screen was fucking white. Like, my camera was fucking white.
be right back. I'm gonna give me some food.
There you go. Where you going? Fuck.
that's funny. So the host of this show just left the building. He's gone. Oh man, but I'll tell you what, he is grabbing some food. And that sounds awesome. Nice. I bet you did. However, Noah Rue does not have videos, Amber.
What you got?
Double stuffed Oreos.
Mine. Can I have one? Huh? Can I have one?
Mm-hmm.
Yay! Oh, that's where I stabbed my wall.
Oh.
If you can see it.
Mm-hmm.
And the blade done went all the way through.
I'm
Yeah.
subbed it.
Hey, Noah, if you want, man, I'll go and sub you too. I'm not afraid. I just figured.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll share, Amber. Of course
Yes,
I will.
check that out, Noah. You are at 8 now. And
Oh.
matter of fact, you should start making videos or even going live. Why not?
Christian,
Hmm?
look.
Cool.
That's the old one.
Hmm.
Hey, Crimson Fantasy,
It
what's
should
up,
have-
man? Once again, somebody I
They
don't
should
know,
have thrown out the
but I'm
top
willing to say
two there.
hi because some dude over here is eating some Oreos.
Fine. You can't have none.
Actually, wait a minute. I say I don't know you. I'm pretty sure I'm sub to you though. I think you have the animated girl when you go into your channel. I don't know. Whatever. I could be wrong.
There's Crimson Fantasy. See if he'll come in.
Huh? What?
This is funny, man. We're sitting around and there's nothing going on, but we have 9 people sitting here watching you stuff your face with Oreos. And you're not even using milk. That's the real shame here.
No, he's lactose intolerant.
Well, he's not even using fake milk.
Fake milk's nasty. I've tried it on cereal years ago. It's gross.
Just a little bit ago, I was stuffing my face with potato chips.
Hey, I'll tell you what, Noah. You don't need tech, man. I swear to God. I'm sitting here. Typically, what I light is with just regular light bulbs and lamps. Man, I'm not even kidding. I wish I could turn this around and show you what I use, because it's a joke. I got $6 lights from Walmart, and I have 4 of those. And then I use my iPhone for all of the recording and everything. That was like a little mumble, but whatever. But yeah, I use my iPhone for the camera, and you really can't tell as long as you have a video software on your computer that you can do some of the editing with. And if you can't do that, then just do really well in your videos.
What do we do on our channel? Just sit around and bullshit, basically.
Yeah, man, Amber, that sounds good as shit. So, Crimson Channel, it started out as like little business topics, and then I've done some do-it-yourselves. I've done some like cooking wings, really simple stuff, man. Today I took my dog to the dog park, and the first thing he did was plant it in the mud, so I made that into a video. Really basic, man. I'm not gonna lie. I've just kind of been dabbling because I've only been on YouTube for a whole month. So, and Noah, that's not me bragging about what I do. I'm saying you can use simple shit. And I would actually suggest that you just start making videos, because you learn so much just making them, and man, it's totally worth it. If you watch my first video to where I am now, you'll be like, wow, just from what I've learned personally. Yeah, Crimson, I don't use my phone to edit them. I actually put them into my computer, and I bought I think a $50 software or something. But I use my phone for the actual camera. In iMovie, if you want to use it, but it's hard because you can't add in a lot of music and stuff. So.
Sometimes on YouTube, I'll throw in like a little copyright, the free uncopyrighted music that comes in. You just go to your video manager and hit like audio and put something like that in there.
Yeah.
Put something like that every once in a while, but that's all I basically do.
Matter of fact, if you go to my channel and you hear any music, it is typically off of the YouTube creators.
Like the
I know,
free
I
music
figured you
off
would.
of,
I was just
like,
making sure.
under video manager.
Christian, can you see me?
You just faded out, but
Yeah, my camera turned black.
Man, Crimson Fantasy, you and me both, man. I've gone through so many trials and errors. Even my first one, the aspect ratio was backwards. But I created the whole video in backwards aspect ratio, and then when I published it, I saw what it did, and it was too late for me. I was like, you know what? Let's move on to the next. But it's awful. The content is okay. Like, it's like a little... It looked like I was going to start a series or a TV show, but not really. I don't know. It's garbage. Don't go look at it. You're wasting your time. Look at some of my recent uploads, I guess.
My first two videos were just some random bullshit I just threw up there just the hell of it 2 years ago.
I only have 2 videos.
Yeah, I was talking about my first two videos that I had. I just threw up there just for shits and giggles, and I left for a while, and then 2016 I came back and just with a bust or something because I was bored and just wanted to start up a little new hobby. So I just started making videos with my old iPhone 4 till that broke.
Piece of shit.
Well,
Yeah,
I
so
kind of
Amber,
made a couple with my iPhone 5C too, but then I got mad at that, threw that at a bathroom door and shattered the crap out of it.
yeah, so Amber, I didn't upload raw video personally because I just didn't want to. So I just went around and I started looking at reviews on video editing softwares. And then I started taking to I went to YouTube and looked up what people thought. And I got one and I'm not crazy impressed. Like it can do a lot, but on my computer, it crashes here and there. But yeah, I don't know. In Crimson, holy shit, 530 videos. That's awesome, man. I think I'm at like 17. I don't know.
I'm at like 181.
Yeah, man. I like I said, I've been on here a week, or I'm a week. Yeah, I've been on here a week. I've been on here for just over a month and a week. So yeah, 17 videos is all right, I guess. But yeah, you know what, Mike? I've heard that too. The YouTube editor. A lot of people actually use that. I heard it's all right, and they give you a lot of options as far as like thumbnails and things that you can add in. So
Sometimes I just go to Google just to put up a thumbnail for a video, just to get a Google image and just throw it up there.
you know what I personally use? Here, I'll put it down here. But it's a free service. But it's for if you want to do thumbnails or add any art. I use this. It's called canva.com. And you have to go in and you sign up with just your email. But as soon as you go in there, you can click on what you're wanting to do. Like it'll say like YouTube thumbnail or I don't know, Facebook art, a whole bunch of stuff. But anyway, you just choose that and they have some free images and stuff. They also have ones you can buy, but I don't even mess with that. But they give you the layouts and they give you the fonts, they give you the pictures. So if you ever want to make something like that, that's too easy too.
Oh.
All right, I guess I'll get off my soapbox. Yeah, man, Crimson, it actually doesn't really matter what you use as long as, I mean, it's functional for you. But I don't know, there's one I think called like Be Funky or I don't know, but I like Canva for a lot of that stuff. It's super easy. But really matter what you use as long as, I mean, it's functional for you. Hey, who unmuted their video?
I'm watching the comments through my phone.
Hey, Crimson, when you go onto that site, it's you'll learn pretty quick, but right away it might be a little confusing. But man, if you stick with it for like more than 1 or 2 thumbnails, it's too easy. I'll go on and I'll make a thumbnail now within like 2 or 3 minutes, if that. And it allows you to upload your own full pictures, everything. But hey, Mike, have a good night. Appreciate you coming by.
Check your messenger.
I saw.
Yeah, that's Michael Horsford. If you guys don't know him, he's actually a great resource. He's on here a lot. So definitely look at his channel and sub him. And if you have questions, he's the one who actually got me into between him and Channel 33 with Spongy, if you guys know him, they both got me into this live stream. So it's pretty awesome. Yeah, she might be, man.
Oh.
Yeah, Crimson, I think so too, man. He does a lot of live, and he does some random stuff. Matter of fact, his last one was dancing. He had a little dance off. Jesus, get out of here, man. It was hilarious, I thought. Man, you got 11 likes on this. People smashing that on their way out. Dude, I'm telling you what, your shout-out list is huge.
Mm-hmm. I have probably like 95, 96 shoutouts on there in my description box.
No way.
Yeah, when I put them all together, when people sub my channel, I throw all their channels and their Instagrams and their Facebooks and all that. I throw it all up there so their channels can get exposure from other people to be checked out and have shoutouts, and they can see what they're all about. And I just share everybody's stuff around so they'll get when they come check out my channel, they tell me to shout them out and give them some exposure, so I share everybody's stuff around.
Yeah, Crimson, a lot of people like Granny Monsters. She was online, or the channel Granny Monster was on tonight and had a huge following, especially right out the gate.
Granny Monster, she's always got amazing following. I don't know if she gets even paid by YouTube.
Yeah, man, Crimson, you'll have people come in. Okay, number one, Amber, craving chocolate chip cookies. Who doesn't? All right, that's all I have to say about that. But yeah, oh yeah, you know what? You might have been on that, but I don't know if I saw you commenting a lot. I know you probably saw me commenting a fair amount, except for toward the end. I kind of jumped out, but yeah, it's definitely a community, but it's definitely hit and miss. So I don't know. I feel like I'm doing my kind of thing, but some of the communities actually, like Channel 33, Mike, he's come out. Obviously, we have Christian over here. There's been quite a few people who come out and help almost daily. What's her name? Anna Roms. I can't remember how her last name's spelled, but Anna Roms is always coming through. So Noah, all the time, man. I forget to document stuff all the time, or even just write it down. I don't know what you mean by document, but I assume write down. But yeah, man, I have good ideas. I'll be out working or something. I'll be like, man, I should definitely do that. And then when I get home, I can't remember what it was. It's kind of frustrating, but at the same time, I just kind of go with it because there's going to be a million other ideas that I can do. Well, Crimson, if it was up to me, we would pull you into a channel like this. Because right now, we got Oreo eating and then Desi's sitting there. But it's a lot more interactive for the people commenting if they have a lot of dialogue going back and forth. Yeah, it's late.
Yeah, it's like 123 over here.
Yeah, it's same here.
Well, lately's been fucking muggy.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, shit.
No, me too, man. I never use notes or anything. Yeah, so if Christian wants to... Christian, do you know Crimson?
Yeah, I watch him off of Granny Monsters all the time.
Yeah, okay. So if you're comfortable, you should let him come in.
See if you'll even accept.
Man, I wish you could share pictures on here, man, because Amber, I would look at those cookies, man. Actually, no, that would just be a tease. I don't want those cookies.
She's actually making them right now at this time of night.
I don't know, maybe either that or she had them made and then she just went and got them.
I just sent them an invitation to join. RIMSONFANTASY. Mission Fantasy. Accept.
You said give him 2 minutes to set up his camera.
Oh. Not looking at the chat.
Store-bought cookies. All right, that's fair. Kind of like those Oreos. Amber, are you eating them with milk, though?
Please do the world a favor and use milk to dip your cookies in. If not, you've got an un-American problem.
Says who?
Well, I know I'm lactose intolerant and I don't drink
You
milk.
can't have it.
Sometimes I will just to have like a little tiny pinch every once in a while, but I know it'll mess up my stomach, but who the hell cares? I don't.
You can't have milk, you can't have ice cream, but you still drink it and eat it?
Yup. I let it take its course when it does. If it wants to make me sick and make me feel nauseous and weak all day, the hell with it. Who cares? I don't do anything all day, so.
Just like them shish kebabs?
Whatever it was that made me sick after I came home from your place, I just let it run its course. I let it run its course all night long.
Shish kebabs. Cause you felt fine the whole time.
I had one plate. One plate.
Yeah, and you puked right after.
I couldn't drink that much milk anyway.
I swear, I think my aunt had too much grease on them.
Either that or they were still raw.
Because she was cooking them kind of quick. Cook them for like 2 or 3 minutes, take them off, throw another batch on there, 2 or 3 minutes, throw another batch on there.
Oh yeah, that shit was still fucking raw.
Probably. It's probably the middle of the meat that she was putting on the sticks with the vegetables.
Probably.
Food poisoning. Raw meat is food poisoning, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Basically.
Well, Sweet tea will make my blood pressure jump skyrocket. I tried last time I had an Arizona tea. And the last time I went to the doctor, they said my blood pressure was kind of high, so I quit Arizona tea altogether. I quit Arizona tea.
You wanna know why your blood sugar skyrocketed?
Why?
Cause all that fucking sugar in that sweet tea.
Okay. Well, maybe get them.
Man. Yeah, it does seem like that, Noah. I'm just glad I'm not, man. I don't drink a ton of milk, but when I do, I get that milk.
I'm not lactose intolerant, but I drink milk to take my medicine and more.
There it is.
There he is. What is up, dude?
Not much. How you guys doing?
Good.
Oh, shoot. Now that I see you, you were in the feed. Now I know what you meant by that.
Yeah, I had to go to my computer. I was on my phone at the time when I was watching it, so
Yeah.
I don't like using my phone, like, you know, cam on it.
Right.
It
No,
like
it makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah.
Hey, Crimson, did you see when Granny and Monster were talking about all the hate people were bringing to her channel? She started crying, and that flared me up.
Yeah, she's a good friend of mine, and I like to support her as much as I can. However, I don't know the full story, so I try to stay as neutral as I can. But, you know, to see a girl cry, she calls me at like 2 a.m. sometimes crying. So it's like, I want to help her as much as I can. However, I don't know the full story. So, you know, I'm there for support.
If they're just doing it for views, that's a stupid way to get views. To start shit with people.
It's true. And, you know, jumping on the bandwagon of hating somebody is not cool on YouTube. I made a video about it, actually. And it was like a quick, like, 30-second video reminding people why you YouTube, you know?
Yeah, man.
That's all about the creating and not hating.
This is good, though, because when you were on that feed, I was like, man, I actually like what that guy is saying, but I didn't know who you were because it wasn't coming up on my computer.
I know, like, when I came in, I knew people were going to be like, who the hell is this guy?
Yeah. Which is fine, man, because everybody has to start somewhere as far as depending on the live that they're jumping into, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm not to toot my own horn, but, like, you know, I people know me and stuff like that, like, you know, in the community, and I have about 500 subscribers, so, you know.
Nice.
Yeah. I've been around, so if you guys ever have any questions about editing or anything, I'm more than happy to help.
Yeah, and you said, man, I forgot what you said you were using for. Oh, you said you were using a phone app for thumbnails.
Yeah, I use this. It's called PixArt, and then I use this other one, but not very often. But PixArt is really cool. It's like Photoshop for your phone.
Nice. See, the only reason I don't is because when I'm on the computer, I'm actually already doing like video editing, so I might as well just jump over to a .com rather than get on my phone and then send it over. So
yeah, well, I'm gonna get my
Drive Shaft True. Happy Easter, man.
Oh, I know Drive Shaft True. Happy Easter, everyone.
Happy Easter.
Did you hear about the bombing that happened?
No, it was not what they really think it is. They were testing their own missiles and they had a dud. It blew up while they were testing their own stuff.
Oh, I didn't hear much about it because we were on a live stream and one of the panel guys is like, sorry, gotta go. There was a bombing overseas.
I saw that. It was really weird. So essentially what they're saying is North Korea was testing some of their missiles and one of them just didn't launch correctly and it blew up.
Yeah.
So it didn't even get launched. It just blew up right before it took off. So,
that's a fail and a half.
Exactly. But of course they're looking into it. That's reports from South Korea and the United States. So, I mean, Lord knows what truly happens sometimes, you know?
To be honest, it's like we're testing bombs. Like, there's no point.
Yeah.
You know, let alone like deploying them in shit like that. Like, we don't need North America getting bombs dropped on us, like sitting overseas.
Yeah. Don't worry, guys. We're just testing missiles.
Yeah, no biggie, no biggie.
Yeah.
Hey, see, when we launched one to Syria, we didn't have a missile fail, did we? We blew that whole entire place up.
Well, that wouldn't be a test, man. That would just be launching missiles.
Where are you guys from?
Louisiana.
Oh, nice. I'm from
Fucking
Toronto.
muggy-ass state.
You're from where?
The muggy-ass state, Louisiana.
Oh, do you guys know each other off cam?
Yes, we do.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, where are you from? What's your name?
Me?
Yeah, a few.
Yeah. I'm Jared, man. I'm actually from Colorado, but I've been in the military, so I just kind of travel wherever. I'm in Fort Hood right now.
So
Super exciting.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm from Toronto.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Canada.
I'm a Canadian. Yep.
Actually, I think they were talking about that tonight. The national anthems.
anthem is it's cool because it's like we can actually remember it. Like when I hear like the national anthem for you guys, I don't know how you remember singing all those words. Like honestly,
Repetition, man. That's all it is.
like I was saying earlier, I was like, you guys got to look up YouTube national anthem fails. You know, like people singing the national anthem and failing.
And even you know what the worst ones are the ones that they're doing at hockey games.
Yes.
They had the one girl go out there and mess up, and then try to leave, and she slipped and fell.
Oh,
and
yeah, I know that one.
She tried to go back out to do it again and slipped and fell again. I was like, oh my gosh, man.
Sometimes the crowd will boo, but sometimes they'll cheer the person on. They'll like mouth the words and everything like that.
Right.
Yeah.
But man, I think it's human nature to not like to be cruel. But then there's a certain point where you become empathetic, or even sympathetic, and that's when.
Because you know, like the stadium, you know, like you're going out there and you're trying to give off some like courageous behavior, but then you just end up failing. Like everyone would cringe, you know, like if they were in that position.
Yep.
I've actually seen somebody actually live on a football game mess up on a national anthem, and she got so embarrassed, but then she picked it back up in the very middle and was able to finish off.
See, that's the thing, though. What I would do if I didn't know the words, I'd go, you know what I mean? Like, kind of like mumble, like the words I don't know.
She started crying for a second because she knew she failed, but she was able to pick it back up and continue. She felt she let her country down. She felt embarrassed and humiliated.
And I know Americans are patriotic, so like to slaughter the national anthem, that's probably like, you know, nails to a chalkboard.
Although I don't know anymore in the news, you'd question what we are, unfortunately.
Yeah, with Trump.
I don't think there's really such thing as the American dream anymore.
The American dream is getting by. It's the Canadian dream.
I still disagree with you though on that one, because there are people in impoverished areas and third world countries who still wish that they had the opportunity we do, and even Canada does. And so us being so selfish, and we're burning things and looting and tearing things apart when they didn't even have it in the first place. So, you know, I don't know. It's really hard to. I can't believe what's happening in the country, especially when people are being really upset about things not being right and being torn up, and then they'll go tear stuff up. I don't know. That doesn't make sense.
It's very hypocritical almost.
Very much so. But it goes on both sides.
Hard.
I mean, even if all the Trump haters are going out there destroying banks and shattering windows and setting cars on fire, and
it's like the way I see it is like you guys are a little too late, like, you know, like doing those things. It's like you should have voted against him, you know, like before he was actually a president. It's like it's going to be a lot harder to get him off, like, you know.
What's really unfortunate, to your point, what's really unfortunate is I believe the Democratic side of the election put in the wrong candidate. And if they had chosen a different candidate who didn't have so many issues.
Arnold Schwarzenegger be a governor, and like Donald Trump can do this, you know?
Man, that's also an argument. And oh man, I don't even know. But what's even funny is Trump is making jabs at Arnold right now for the reality show, The Celebrity Apprentice. And he's a president, so.
I know. Yeah, wasn't he part of the Celebrity Apprentice?
He was the original. He was the one who started it. But as a president, now he's taking jabs at Arnold because he took over for it.
Oh, he takes jabs at everyone, I find. Jabs at, like, Jay-Z and, like, you know, because Jay-Z supported Hillary, like, at a rally or something like that. He was like, no one go to his concerts. He says very lewd. The favorite word I find is lewd.
Yep. Which is actually pretty poor as a leader, I think. But, I mean, that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, the thing is, it's like politics and religion, no one's ever going to agree on those things, you know? And there's probably there probably are Trump supporters in the chat, you know? But
you know what? I'm neither here nor there as far as that goes, because between Trump and Hillary, I had to choose Trump. But But there were so many other candidates, I believe, that could have. You know what? Actually, I would have personally liked to wipe the slate clean and just allow somebody who doesn't have to buy their way in try to run for candidacy. But you can't afford that. A common man can't afford to run for presidency. So
that's why we get celebrities trying.
Right?
It's like you do the sex tape, you do like, you know, the music thing, the movie thing, and then you become president. Like the next step.
There's a rumor going around that Kanye West wants to run for president in 2020.
Yeah, but Kanye West thinks Kanye West can do everything, so I don't know.
And he should just stick to his music because it's lacking lately. You know what I mean? Just don't quit your day job.
Or maybe he should quit his day job. And I hear McDonald's is starting to pay $15 an hour.
Oh man, sign me up. You get all the free McChickens and you get like $15 an hour. It's like construction.
Mm-hmm. See, what's funny is I'm in the military and they're going to be paid just as much, if not a little more than I am right now. I mean, not including the benefits, but just the pay. I was like, man,
but
I don't understand.
It's kind of like, I understand like your job is admirable. It's respectable. And like, you should be getting paid a lot more. However, you know, these people, they're sweating it out. Like they're like behind grease and like, you know, dealing with orders. I don't think they should be getting 15 an hour. However, maybe a little more than minimum wage. That's for sure.
Well, I think with inflation, naturally minimum wage should increase as well, because it's not, I mean, they're at an impoverished standard for the longest time. But to that point, I believe that those jobs are actually reserved for like teenagers, man. And like people who are going through college or a tough time. And I don't think that's supposed to be a career position. But
I'm surprised you guys are awake. You know what I mean? Like I'm usually up at night, so this is kind of cool.
Yeah, me too, man. I'm usually in bed. I'm not gonna lie. But it's only because I have to wake up at 5 every morning.
Yeah. So sometimes like if you get home late and stuff, it's like there's no point in going to bed because you have to be up in like 2 hours. I understand that.
Right. So, well, and I don't know, man, I have 12-hour days, and then I try to come home and make a video and then edit till midnight. So, but
that's
I'm trying to put it. What was that?
That's dedication right there, you know?
Well, I'm trying to put in the work. I've seen some channels grow, and it's actually pretty fun to watch them grow. And so finally I was like, you know what, I'm going to do my own. But what's bad is I thought 5 years ago I should have done it. And now that I look back, I'm like, I should have started then.
Yeah, same here. I didn't have like the technological stuff. Like I didn't have like a really fast computer or whatever. So like back then I was like, I wanted to do this. Like, you know, my channel used to be a gaming channel at first. And then like it kind of evolved. I started doing like music. I started doing vlogs. I started doing, you know, like all sorts of different things. So it's like,
yeah. So I've had a hard time with that because a lot of people say stick with one thing so that way you're known for one thing. But I'm like you. I have like the little YouTube ADD that I have to dabble. There's no way I can't do it. And
exactly.
But just to point out somebody in the comments here, Noah putting increased wages may affect consumer prices. I completely agree, because once everybody realizes that they have more purchasing power, then the prices will go up because they realize they can afford more. I agree with you there. But yeah.
Someone's like, we have the first SAG president.
We have the first what? Savage president. You know what? Honestly, I just wish he would handle business differently, but I don't mind that he's not afraid to step on toes. I don't mind that he's not going to back down all the time. I
think he's kind of like, he has swagger, you know what I mean? But like at the same time, it's like it's not made for presidency. You know what I mean?
Honestly, I think you should take his Twitter account away and everything would be fine. Because that's where he takes his jabs. That's where he gets his I don't know. It's not correct. It's not politically correct, which is okay in most cases, but not there. What was that?
He also does like fake news too.
Oh yeah.
Like I saw an article online and I couldn't believe my eyes, guys. It was like, how to tell when news is fake. I'm like, are we really getting to this point now? Like we can't even trust can I say fucking news? But like, like seriously.
Oh,
I'm
man.
actually being very PG right now. Like, if I know Patrick or Christian knows for sure.
Yeah. I
PG.
can go totally rated R, but I'm not gonna go there.
It's my first time on, right? I don't know what you guys like or dislike. You know what I mean? So
I'm like, whenever I watch Granny Monster, that is my that's my kick for the day. I love it.
you got your granny fixed.
Yeah, when she comes on, I love it. It's amazing.
What blew me away is she knows how to freestyle, which, you know, she's an old lady. You know what I mean? So
She's cool as shit, though.
I fucking love her. I'm sorry, like I really do.
Like when she says what's good in the hood and what's good, I'm like, what old granny says all that stuff?
Like she'll go into the chat and she'll make a freestyle about who's saying what.
Man, that's pretty awesome.
Like, bro, we got this person here. Oh yeah, check out this person. Like, I'm like, whoa.
She's something else. I mean, she got character swag.
She did my outro, which was awesome. She made like a rap about Crimson Fantasy and subscribing.
Nice.
So, like, and I put like a beat over it and everything. It's awesome.
So, do you have that in your recent
like,
videos?
What's that?
Do you have that in your recent videos so I could click and go look at it later?
Yeah. I have a playlist of. She's pretty much like at the end of every video right now, but I have like 4 intros that I like switch around. But yeah, I'd love to check out your guys' channels too. I've seen Christian's response to Granny. That's pretty much the only video I've seen because I just met the guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So.
Did you see Dark Matter's invitation video to Granny Monsters? To come to the Granny Monster thing? I was like, holy crap.
That, because he was like, you know, come to Granny Monster streams, ah, ha, 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 ha. And like, oh, it was the scariest thing I've ever seen because like, if you see what he looks like and stuff, it was like a mad scientist laugh, like an evil villain laugh, but mixed with like auto-tune.
Yeah, man, I need to start paying more attention to our comments too. That's actually the hardest thing about being live is I'll talk and then I'll forget about comments. But
yeah, I do that too. I skip comments and you know I'm always in charge of the comments usually, but
yeah. So Noah, I'm not gonna lie, man. Noah doesn't do a whole lot of videos. Actually, he just makes playlists that he likes. But man, I agree with a lot of the things that this guy says. He's saying good to decent policies, but bad articulation. Man, that's right there. And they're talking about traffic being backed up. It's crazy. Presidential traffic is ridiculous. Not only for the escorts, but how many roads they have to shut down, how many people congregate. It's awful. All right, Desi, have a good night. I think she's already gone. Yeah.
I remember when Trump came to my state, every back road, like we try to get around when he was on the road, we try to get around all that and take a detour around, try not to hit all the Trump traffic. So you can't get around it.
Mm-hmm.
You try to fly down the back road to avoid it. There's more backup. And you try to go down another road. It's like, oh my God.
Well, yeah, they got to take that protocol, right? Especially, I could see him being assassinated.
You know, like but that goes to say for any president anymore.
Yeah, it comes with the territory, absolutely.
Well, and I think the level of corruption and just the side of the politicians, that they don't look clean anymore. Yeah. And I think that it's hard for a majority of people to either love or hate them. So
I think if Hillary would have become president, she would have been assassinated pretty damn quickly. That's just my opinion. Someone would have gotten in, or someone would have found her at a rally and took her out. I think Hillary would have had probably 3 days in, and she'd been gone.
We had something similar to that. It was called the G20 summit, where like all the nations leaders come together to discuss things, and we had barricades all over the city. It was like a maze. We had all these like we had protesters, we had people bombing like cars, like with Molotovs and everything else. I don't know if you guys have heard of it.
No, I've heard of all that, and it's crazy to me. Even just the rallies, man. People will have rallies and then they'll get violent, and people are blowing up cars and turning them over and just rioting and looting stores.
But you know why they did that? It's because our president spent $1 million in Toronto, just to make it look fancy, where that money could have gone to like homelessness, because we have a problem with homelessness like in Toronto. So it's like that's why a lot of people were pissed, like they were. But yeah, I guess it's, like being a president's hard, like you gotta make sure you have your priorities in check and everything else.
His foreign policy looks pretty good. He's promising, and he's saying if they're gonna use chemical weapons, I'm gonna prevent that. Even over there, we sent missiles over there and destroyed the place. They're trying to still say, did he have authorization from the Congress to do it? And he's like, hell, I didn't need Congress. I could do this my own damn self.
Yeah, he's a little arrogant that way.
I think he's run into a few checks and balances though, and it's kind of leveled him a little bit. Obviously not a lot.
I think,
but these guys are asking if we support Trump. And man, in the military, I have to support the president, but I wish we could find a better base for our selection in presidential candidates. That's all I have.
The way I see it is like you guys had no real choice to be, it's like Bernie Sanders, Hillary Clinton, or this guy. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know much about pickings, and I feel sorry for you guys, but at the same time, I feel like Trump might change, like maybe after getting a little bit of experience, it'll, like, he has calmed down a bit since he's become president. Like with his, I don't really follow it as much, but I don't know, from what I've seen, I guess.
Yeah, and Noah, I don't know what you're disagreeing with or who, but unfortunately, what you just said is true.
What do you say?
He's saying that the bad leaders seem to live forever, and he put Castro, Soros, etc. But then the good leaders tend to be assassinated, and that's Lincoln, JFK. Yeah, unfortunately, that's true. But I believe that we're in a day and age where the security, okay, number one, this is a twofold thing. The security is actually good enough to prevent a lot, because we have a lot of foresight into how things, like how snipers would set up or how certain assassination attempts would occur. So we try to prevent that. But on the other side, it costs so much money for that security. Like Trump right now, every time he goes anywhere but even at the White House, man, it just millions of dollars. And like you said, we could put that millions of dollars anywhere. Some of this stuff, that the missiles that we shot off as a test, or the ones that we sent to Syria.
Yeah.
God, man, that's billions of dollars that, I don't know. And so it just depends on how you look at it.
And just know, if you're deploying missiles to another country, they might retaliate. And like, you could be walking one day and boom, you know what I mean? Like it could happen to us.
Mm-hmm.
And like, that's what scares me, because I heard something about Canada getting involved. I'm like, ugh. Like we're not good for that kind of stuff.
Well, when America got their freedom, from the British, we basically took them on head on.
Oh, you mean in the revolution?
Yeah, we finished them off. I mean, the British, they're basically French, Canadian, British people, I guess.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So you guys have plans for Easter tomorrow?
No, I don't, man. I'm going to go out to eat, and that's about it. We're not even cooking.
Me either. I had like a pizza tonight, you know what I mean? Like, Easter's just another day for me. Like, I understand the significance of it, whatever, but God is just, I don't know. I believe in God, not the religion, if that makes sense.
You know what?
Like, I know
that's a hard subject. That's one of those where you want to sit down and hash, and I don't believe online or live is a suitable.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No. I'm not saying don't. I'm just saying right now we have to talk one at a time, and it's literally only 2 of us when we have what 9, 12 people sitting here that could be discussing it.
Yeah,
so I believe it's almost unfair to talk like that because it's such a huge thing.
Yeah, we want to spread like, you know, the communication here and like, you know, talking to, and I understand.
Yeah, well, and I'm not saying don't talk about it. I'm just saying it's such a huge thing, and I have so many thoughts, and you have so many thoughts. And if we were in the same house, I would say let's talk about it. But it's really hard here, and especially with people like Noah in the room and AC and Amber, who are putting in quality comments constantly.
Yeah, I'll add you guys to Twitter if you have Twitter.
Yeah, I do. Everything I have is actually a few below, so you can go to my about and go in the bottom, or even in my banner. I have all the links in the top right.
Okay, so I'll definitely add you to my social medias.
Okay. Yeah, 90 million AC. You're about right. 2 million every time he comes. AC, I don't think you were saying he has calmed down. I think I think Crimson was just saying that he suggests that maybe he will once he gets in and sees how the political realm works.
It's kind of like, you know, your first state, kind of inexperienced. You don't know what you're doing. Shit your way through it. And then after a while, you start to learn the trades and you kind of get professional with it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So AC mentioned... Oh, go ahead.
No, it's okay.
I was just going to say, AC mentioned that over Hillary, yep, but he seems to be just as bad with lies. And to my thought with that is Hillary's lies were so huge, and they continued, like, whether it was finances or her foundation or Benghazi, or there were just so many huge lies, where Trump is sitting here, he's lying about how much money he makes or what the news is. And it is bad. It's equally bad that he's lying. But, man, it was so hard for me, especially in the military, to turn a cheek to what Hillary was lying about. And especially when people are being killed because of those lies. That was tough for me, man.
Yeah.
Tough sell.
Especially being in the military and all.
Mm-hmm.
Someone's messenger's going off like crazy.
Yeah, it's not mine.
It's mine.
I thought it was mine. I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, man, those watch lists. That's why when Christian said something about assassination, I really don't believe that would happen to Hillary. I believe that there was an equal chance for Hillary and or Trump or anybody, but we have great security here in the U.S. And that's not to say it couldn't, but I don't know. I think it's stupid for people to try.
We all need to get along, people.
And I agree. I'm with you. And going back to your point, Canada's never involved in anything, so why would they get involved now?
Exactly.
Why don't just be cool?
We had to deploy the army to get rid of snow.
Right.
What?
Yes, one time, like, it was too much snow. We were getting like 30 centimeters. And it's like we had to get like the army to like plow it all and shit. Oh, Canada.
You had to use military force to get rid of weather?
Yes.
Actually, you know what? You say that as a joke, but America actually uses the National Guard and even the reserves sometimes, but usually it's National Guard to go in for like natural disasters and any kind of cleanup that's needed that can't be done.
Like hurricanes and whatnot?
Yeah. Well, no. Well, I mean, hurricanes, sure, depending on where you live. But like I know in Colorado, they had a pretty big flood go down the middle of the state. And so they deployed the National Guard for like the cleanup and like any help that they could happen, because the National Guard is actually per state, whereas the reserves are for a federal.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Like whenever Louisiana had their flood down here back in August, they had the National Guard come in and they had the Army come in. Both of them had conflict with each other, about who was doing what, and it became an all-out brawl. And the army was getting mad at the National Guard, and the National Guard was bitching at them, and it's just, I'm like, it's too petty. Just someone just pick and do something.
It's like
The National Guard was coming in, the army was coming in to take control and keep peace and all that. I'm like, oh my god.
I'm trying to find the live stream. I can't find it on my home tab.
Yeah, Amber, that's actually what Crimson was just saying. He was saying that Canada was starting to get involved.
Yeah, I saw a meme about that. I don't know exactly, but they were like, Canada just bombed ISIS. You got to take a look at yourself and ask yourself, am I being a dick? You know, like if, you know, I thought that was the funniest meme ever. But I don't know if they're bombing ISIS or not, but.
Canada doesn't want to ever mess with the U.S. I mean, if they ever try to mess with anybody, if they mess with the U.S., all we have to do is go up north and.
The thing is, we're too we're too chill to do that. Like we don't, you know, like we won't start any problems. And if anything, like, you know, if you guys are fighting, we'll go and send UNICEF packages.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's our way of contributing.
No, it's definitely true, man.
That's why Trump loves his northern neighbors.
My whole question the whole time growing up was, how does Canada stay out of everything? Like, how do these certain countries just never have to take part? And you guys have a huge plot of land. It's not like you're just this little blip on the map that nobody pays attention to. You're, I mean, half of North America.
To invade the Nunavut area because there's something there that's worth a lot of money. I think it's oil or something. I'm not 100% sure, but they were trying to invade Northwest Territories. But there's something, I think it's, yeah, I remember hearing that. But other than that, yeah, we're chill. We're chill people.
Yeah.
Nobody, I mean, Canada just lays low and just stays out of everything.
Yep. Hey, Noah, they actually, they say all the time, history always repeats itself, which is ridiculous. But you were also saying that you disagree with his recent actions, and we should be skeptical of our elected officials. And I think that's actually what I was going to earlier when I was saying that we need to kind of flush our politicians and our political system and start not necessarily start over, but man, we need to get fresh people in there. There's no reason that Congress and the House shouldn't have terms on their seats when the president does. There's no way that they should be able to vote their own benefits and their own entitlements into, they vote it for themselves, or they vote when they should get pay raises. I don't think that should be in their hands, because it's taken that away from the people, if you ask me. So I don't understand why they don't have terms.
Yeah. I don't understand a lot of politics. That's one thing I'm not very knowledgeable about, but I'm trying to wing it here.
Whatever happened to drain the swamp? You know what? I wish we could drain the swamp, but yeah.
Is that
I don't get the whole drain the swamp ordeal.
Well, what does it mean, drain the swamp? Actually draining a swamp?
So that was just some Trump rhetoric, more or less.
Oh, okay.
He was just saying that the bad thing, essentially, I'm paraphrasing, that the bad things going on, whether that be people eating off the system or bad things happening in the Middle East, or, you know, people inaction when there should be action. He was saying that he wants to pretty much cut that out. And so he was suggesting that that's a swamp and he wants to drain it, more or less.
Yeah, he's now I get it. Yeah,
Noah really knows his stuff.
Yeah, man, that's actually what I was saying earlier. Noah being in here is great for me to read, man, because there are very few people I get on and I can just I understand where they're coming from, and so it's good to be able to read that.
Yeah, for sure.
And actually, I actually like being a devil's advocate a lot, but obviously I haven't had to be so much of a devil's advocate tonight. But But I feel that that helps you with your perception of things and how you understand both sides of an issue.
Yeah, it makes you look at different perspectives for sure.
Yep. But anyway, I keep saying Noah, Noah, Noah. Oh, Noah's so great, man. Like my knees are hurting, you know.
Oh my.
Who the hell is this person?
John Amber Homestead Dream John. What's up, man? I don't know you, but
That is just random.
I'm glad you're here.
Mm-hmm.
Money and power and control of the people. That is exactly politics in a nutshell, man. That's what they are today anyway. Oh, no shit. Okay, what's up? Amber's husband.
Oh, that's who that is?
Yeah, Noah, if I ever go live, if you're willing, I can invite people in, man. And like, if you're willing to have a dialogue, I don't necessarily like talking about politics all the time just because, I mean, it gets monotonous because it's the same issues over and over. But since we're new, I mean, this has actually been a great conversation. But yeah, if like Crimson wants to come in, Noah wants to come in. Obviously, Christian's all the time as well.
I'd love to be on your show.
Yeah, so, and I've only ran one. It was only a test. I mean, you can go back and read it, and it's kind of goofy. I was telling them earlier, Crimson, I don't know if you were there, but I had a couple of my buddies who don't even do YouTube jump on just so I could test it. And then a lot of people jumped in, and then when they left, I got Spongy up there, and then he was helping me out, and I think I got it pretty much handled, but yeah.
I find the worst is when you invite people on the panel and they're like doing like 3 things or 4 things at once. And it's like, I've had people on there, they're like playing World of Warcraft, and I'm like, and then, you know what I mean? It's like, you're like, yeah, sorry, I'm just playing this game right now. I'm like, so why are you on this stream?
See, from what I understand, I think this is also a 2-part thing. I really hate it when they're either too busy, so they're doing other things, and so they can't contribute, or the opposite, where they want to talk so much that they're talking over everybody. So you get you got so much going on, nobody can understand what's going on.
Yeah, that happened tonight. There was like 5, 6 people, and we were all talking over each other. At first, I used to get really like, oh shit, someone just like talked over. You know what happens, you know, shit happens.
Right.
Welcome, Amber's husband.
What up, Amber's husband? Never met you, but cool.
Yeah, Mike, I thought you were going to bed, big guy.
Yeah, he has sleep apnea or whatever that thing is called.
Insomnia.
Yeah.
I have insomnia.
Yeah, me too, man. Town Juggalo, man. He actually really did go to my channel and check out a video or 2 and commented, so that's awesome.
It's always a good feeling when you get that message in your like message box. You're like,
yeah, you know what? Like I said, I've been here for a month, and I'm sorry. Well, actually, so the first 3 weeks, I picked up a lot of speed, man. I got to like 250 subscribers in 3 weeks. I was like, man, this is too easy.
Oh, wow.
And then, yeah, and then the last 2 weeks, I've had probably maybe 30. I don't know exactly what I'm at right now, but probably 30, maybe a little less. So it's been, that was my learning curve. I'm like, well, it's not going to be as easy as I thought.
Thing is, you're gonna go through times where it'll go up and down. You know what I mean?
Dude, a few below has 291. Wow.
D-Flow?
A few below.
Oh, I thought you said D-Flow.
Yeah, D-Flow has a few.
A few below, this person has 291 subscribers. Wow.
Yeah, so I have 291. And like I said, I think it was I signed up on March 3rd, but I think my first video was soon after that. But I can't complain because I've had some results. But at the same time, I think a lot of it's centered around this community. And as long as you take part in the community, they'll take care of you. So
absolutely. As for me, it was like I was playing some games that aren't exactly like the most popular ones out, and they're like retro. So it's like my channel's kind of grown like this, but I'm starting to really see results now. Like I may have like 420 or 30 subscribers. However, they message me like crazy. You know, like there's always interaction. So it's like you can honestly tell when when you get to those numbers, because like you won't see any interaction on their channel. Like if you see someone with like 600 subs, you know something's up. You know.
Right. It's usually just a community that nobody wants to go and check it out.
Yeah.
I like your panels. Are you talking about the flags?
I think it's the people that are on the panel.
Oh, okay. That's, yeah. Do a video of your inverter and batteries, please. I'm not going to lie, I don't know.
Who is that pointed to?
I think that was pointed to a few.
Yeah, but I actually don't know what he's talking about, and that's really weird for me. Oh, solar panels. You must be talking about Amber and her husband.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Michael, our batteries are in a dark place. Okay, so yeah, that makes a little more sense. I was a little out there. For a second, I thought he was talking about the flags and what they're hanging on. I was like, that doesn't make much sense.
Oh, I see now what he was pointing at. I get it. Pointing to Amber's husband because they're the homesteaders.
Mm-hmm.
It said someone just joined the call. Hey, new person.
Really? Oh yeah, Desi's back. So Desi is Christian's girl.
Oh. No, I meant like, oh, like
years.
Not like, ooh, I'm gonna hit on her. I was like, ooh, like, you know, that's awesome. You know what I mean?
I'll be with her 2 years this August.
Oh, congrats! You know, that's a milestone right there. You know.
Yeah, it is. Heck, any more like 3 months is a milestone.
Yeah. Commitment is a bitch.
My longest one was 1 year and 11 months, which ended which was 2012 to 2014.
Oh, nice.
Or not.
Mine was 1 year and 11 months as well.
Mine was, I was a month away from my 2-year anniversary, but just shit went haywire. I was like, I'm out.
Yeah, and it's a shame that like you have to find out about someone after like 1.5 years or whatever. You know what I mean? Don't you wish you could just find out like week 1 or week 2? It's just like just wash your hands, you know, walk away.
I wish I could have earlier in that situation. I would have.
What?
Walked away from that situation, that relationship earlier. If I had a car and a license, I would have took off and never came back.
But the way I see it is,
but
it makes you who you are for a reason, right? And you met your girl, so.
I was just fixing to say that. If you would have walked away from that relationship, you wouldn't have met me.
I may not know about politics, but I'm good at.
I definitely would have been back at my dad's house in Virginia if I would have done that.
I like her profile picture. It's very trippy, like lots of faces.
That's my face on top and her face in the bottom.
Oh,
aww.
That's cool.
I don't know how she did that, but that's cool as hell.
It looks like Photoshop or something.
That was with an app that I used.
Oh. It's probably that pig app thing.
I love apps. I love apps. There's an app for everything nowadays.
Yeah, there is.
There's a Fox TV station app. There's ABC. There's CBS. There's CNN. There's True TV. There's ID. There's CNN. There's.
I use an app to make music, like it's called Shmuel, and like it's like karaoke, right? But like you can actually add the lyrics to the beat, And then like say if you want to do a YouTube collaboration with somebody, you can actually have them come in on the song too. So it's like you record the song, and then like it's like Facebook, you know, you keep
just add their part.
Yeah, and like you'll get like random strangers adding parts to your thing. Like I did a song one time, and I had this really professional rapper on it. It was so awesome. So
that is awesome.
Yeah, like you kind of network almost.
That's exactly what you're doing.
But the problem is, it's the songs, I have to use a downloader, another app to get it off that site because they have it all encrypted. So it's like when I put it on YouTube, it's like 9 times out of 10 it's copyright.
Of course, man.
Yeah, there's one time I used that Sing by Small app. I was doing a song and I had Ballerina come on before she ever got famous.
No kidding.
That's awesome. What kind of music do you guys like?
I'm basically country and rock and roll, basically.
That's cool.
I listen to everything, man. It depends on my mood, to be honest.
Same here.
Yeah. So I can't really say I rule anything out. The only thing I truly don't listen to is when you get into the screamo.
Yeah, screamos. There's no like, I don't know. It's weird. It's not for me either.
Yeah, so
screamo, there's like no words. It's all like.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't stand like, I like dance music, but I can't stand that stuff that like you would do glow sticks to and stuff. And like
a little rave music.
Yeah, like you know, like you gotta be on some good stuff for that. But
you gotta be high for it.
Yes, you took the words out of my mouth.
You know, if you're gonna go to a club though, it's not too bad for atmospherics.
Yeah,
but to just listen to, you're right. It's not. Nah.
Like I'm not gonna put it on and start cleaning my house. You know.
No. Unless you have glow sticks.
It's like like vacuuming.
Oh yeah, so to go back to you were talking about a gaming channel. And when I first started, I actually thought I wanted to do that, so I looked into it a lot. But then I realized that I don't invest in a lot of video games. So I would be playing the old ones like Modern Warfare 2. I really liked chasing nukes. To get the tag nuke was awesome for me. So, but I can't see a market for that anymore. Or not a huge one anyway.
You'd be surprised. I see a lot of like Modern Warfare is very popular with the gaming channels.
Yeah. Maybe once they remaster it, people will go back and start playing it again. But I don't know. Like you were saying, you don't play a lot of big games, so they're less relevant. Well, I guess this is a two-way street. They're a little less relevant, so you don't know if it would take off as a gaming channel. But lately, a lot of the retro games have started coming back. It's almost cool to go out and play the old games. So,
and I think that's because of Steam, or you know that I think it's called Steam. You know, like on your computer, you can like download like indie games.
Steam.
Yeah.
Question.
Yeah.
Xbox or PlayStation?
PlayStation.
That's one.
3 or 4.
Doesn't matter.
PlayStation. Just do it.
I like PlayStation because I had an Xbox 360 and it was running one time, and when I was living at home, my dad picked it up while it was running and it damaged the disc like severely. And like I thought that was bullshit. And then when I got a PlayStation, it didn't do that. So I was like, I'm sold. Like
I've always had PlayStation.
Yeah.
But playing Modern Warfare 2 on PlayStation, people have hacked it so bad that you can't play it. So I got a 360 so I could play with my buddies, and it's still hacked, but it's not bad.
I'm getting a 1.
No, it depends on
what's cool is Spongy, Channel 33 with Spongy, was telling me that if you have an Xbox One or PlayStation 4, they have the game recorders built in. So they'll record your game, and then you just export it to your video software that you want to edit.
It's true.
Super easy.
They also have editing softwares too on it, I heard.
Yep. He said he never leaves his. He just edits on there, and then. But I'm too much of like a. I gotta have it. I gotta add my own stuff. So. Yeah. Have a good night, AC Outlaw. I may have missed you. Unfortunately, it's hard to go completely off grid. Whether it's the water or the electricity, sometimes the local governments don't let you go completely off grid. It's fucking annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Amber, 13 cool years. Man, that's awesome. That's something to strive for right there. Something you love that much.
Christian, you poking my back?
Hmm?
You poking my back?
Country, rock, hip hop, R&B, CCR, of course. Willie Nelson and Neil Young. All right, Mike, I see where you are.
Oh, that's awesome. Those are
Yeah,
all
and I like all of this too. That's what I'm saying. I listen to everything. Just depends. Kind of chameleon all my life. Just whoever I was hanging out with.
people always assume I just like rap because I do rap on my channel. But
Yeah.
however, I like all kinds of music. Like I even
Yeah.
grew up listening to like classical music because of my grandmother. And like, you know, I like pop music. I like rock music. I like, you know, anything with a good beat. I always say that if you can shake your ass to it, I like it.
Oh, yeah.
Celine Dion. How do you find entertainment in Celine Dion?
We don't.
Well, they put Elton John.
Mhm.
We shipped her ass to like Las Vegas. You know.
You know, I guess if you need some dinner music and you don't have jazz.
I think Kenny Rogers is Canadian.
Yeah.
Justin Bieber's Canadian.
Yeah. I don't know.
Baby, ooh.
You said
Like,
yeah, like you're really proud.
I'm actually
Yeah.
the only person I'm actually proud of that we have as a Canadian is Drake.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know, that's the only cool Canadian we really have.
Like
Yeah.
seeing Justin Bieber get all those DUIs and go to jail, he's just made an embarrassment out of himself. Knowing he's from Canada, it's kind of embarrassing, and
Especially when you're not even in your own home country. You know what I mean? Like you're overseas. Or like, you know, like in this case the US.
Mhm.
But I heard he was like egging houses too in the US. But
And yeah, see,
that's so like 13 years old, you know?
but he's got a whole fan base of young teenage girls my age that like look up to him like a musician, but yet he's doing all this other stuff like egging houses, DUI, going to jail. What kind of role model is that?
I think it's one of those instances where it's like fame got to him too quickly and he didn't know how to handle it. So like, you know, drugs, like you're lashing out, you're hitting paparazzis, you know what I mean? Like I'm just giving like examples of like what, you know, those type of celebrities do, like Lindsay Lohan or, you know, those pop divas that go crazy.
Yep. It's the same thing with even any sports figures, actors. Once they take on so much money all at once, when they're not used to having money and they blow it, you find multimillionaires that have zero money after 5 years, and you're like, how could you possibly spend that much? But it's because they didn't know how to use it. They didn't know how to.
It's
invest,
like they want to make it rain 24/7. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Oh, that's so cute. What's your cat's name? Oh. That's a nice pussy.
Oh God, that was kind of whatever.
My cat.
No, I don't mean it like I'm talking about our cat. I always say that about people's cats. Like, there's this girl named Kim Williams, and she has like roosters. And I said to her like on a thread one time on Granny Monster, video today, you had your cock out, and like, you know, like it was a rooster. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
goes,
but
it's all right, bro.
I honestly meant no. You know, I'm a joker, you know what I mean? Like, I don't mean any, like, disrespect.
Did you guys know that when hippos are upset, their sweat turns red?
I did not know that.
Well, now you do.
And I heard that male seahorses are the ones that give birth.
Well, I don't know about that. That's
Yeah.
probably true. I don't know.
See, I didn't know about the hippo thing, so it all works out.
Yeah.
I feel like it's gotten darker in my house.
It has.
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell?
Your skin has turned purple, and everything else is black.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. Take a picture, put it up.
I was messing around with like the backgrounds and stuff. I took a picture of that. You know, like I had these like goofy glasses on and stuff like that. It's fun to do that, especially make like the green screen backgrounds. Have you tried it?
On the effects?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw Christian doing it earlier, but
I find when yeah, there you go. It's like you're in like Italy.
whoa, I just disappeared. I mean, it's close, right? Well, I'm in Italy, Colorado.
Yeah. My favorite is the one where you're like, it's like Arctic.
Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Yeah, it's not keying me out. Well, it's actually taking my shirt with it, but
Oh, I think you just have to click the adjust button.
yeah, well, I am, but so anyway, this is not important.
Yeah. Yeah. Open your mouth. Open. Open. No, open. Open your mouth, damn it.
All right.
So what's the chat saying?
They're just talking about all the music, and then they're talking about crumping to elevator music. They're talking about the generators and living off the grid still. It's not, George Strait, man. I can't even hate on that one. That's a good one.
He's a legend.
That's funny, the crumping in the elevator thing, the elevator music.
Yeah. So I can't tell if she's saying I like salvia, which is a different drug compared to weed, which I doubt. But she's probably saying I like saliva.
I've tried it once and I did not like it whatsoever.
I stayed away from it. I heard it was a really whatever.
You guys want to know what happened to me? This is why you guys don't do this shit. Okay, so basically I did it and my couch, it felt like my couch was eating me, and my dog was barking at me and it was all distorted, like rah, 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 like, and it's like she's going in and out like this, like, you know, like a hologram almost, and it lasted for probably about 3 minutes.
Yeah, that's what they've said. It's very short term, but it's super hallucinogenic, and that's not for me.
No, to me that's not fun to like see things and stuff like that. Like that freaks me out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Like I was like scared. Like I thought the couch was gonna eat me.
Speaking of eating, did you know polar bears can eat as many as 86 penguins in a single sitting if they were there?
Oh my god, that's why they're like becoming extinct.
6 penguins. Well, they say global warming is why they're becoming extinct, but
yeah, that's true. It's like, you know, where they like used to live.
Yeah.
It's a little area. Like no ice anywhere. You okay, Christian?
Yep.
So throughout a human's lifespan, they will salivate enough to fill 2 swimming pools.
Holy shit.
And that saliva, actually human saliva, has the boiling point, which is 3 times higher than that of regular water.
I'm learning tonight.
I actually just pulled up like just random facts here.
Whoa.
I figured if I get stumped, I'll just throw something out. Might as well.
Jared's background just looks so calming.
I know, right?
I mean, if you were just standing there, a real person in like the mountains and just watching the water, you'd just be like, oh my god, drama free, no bullshit around. If you had no phone with you and you're just out in the middle of nowhere and you just had like a tent and some food to cook on a fire, you're just like, life is good.
The mountains in my forehead.
I feel like that's where the polar bears want to be, as opposed to where it is. You know what I mean? That's what their home used to look like, guys.
But now it's like they just fish off of. They just fish for fish.
So Mike says, how the heck could a bear catch that many penguins? It's actually just saying that they have the appetite to eat that many. It's not saying that they can catch them. Or they couldn't catch that many at one time, but they have an appetite that would allow them to eat 86 penguins in a single sitting.
They could probably take on a whole, like, school of fish in about 5 seconds.
If they can catch them.
Imagine
For some reason, it says heart attacks are more likely to happen on a Monday.
Yeah, it's like, like the manic Mondays or whatever, like.
Yeah. The stress of going back to work.
Yeah. I find nowadays it's like, for me, it's, like my days are different. It's like I'll work Fridays, Tuesdays, Mondays, like it's never like Monday to Friday, 9 to 5.
Right.
I don't know anybody that ever does 9 to 5.
Aw, that's so cute.
Somebody's talking about birds. Oh, the penguins weighing 10 pounds? Yeah, I'm assuming.
Penguins aren't birds.
When he said birds, it threw me off.
Oh.
Penguins are birds.
Can they fly? Or like do they just like hover?
The water.
I don't believe they fly, they just swim.
Yeah.
But they're fast swimmers, I can tell you that they're fast.
Haven't you ever seen Happy Feet?
Yeah, I have. March the Penguin and Happy Feet.
Yep.
They're fast swimmers.
So apparently there's a species of spider called the hobo spider.
Oh,
The what?
The hobo spider.
What is he, a
H-O-B-O.
lazy-ass bastard?
I know he's
That's it,
a
man.
poor spider. He has no home.
Yeah, he has the handkerchief belongings in it. What?
Alright. Oh, man. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm getting tired.
It's almost,
Yeah.
it's almost
What, almost 3 hours?
whoa.
He's getting some killer watch time though.
Yeah, I'm about to check my analytics later today.
Well, I find whenever I do like, lives like this, it's like I check my top 10s, like top 10 most viewed videos, and it's usually like, I call it Crimson Live.
Yep.
So it's like these are very good for your channels. Like if you want your channel to grow, definitely have people on like this.
Yep. When Christian was on and he invited me in, I was a little jelly. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, well, but it's also good to give as well. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this really grows my channel. I get the most views out of live streams.
Noah says it's a homeless spider looking for work and support. That's all.
And they can't pay rent either.
It's trying to live the American dream.
I bet the hobo spider can't pay his baby mama child support either.
No, the mail died.
That was the best timing ever. Whoever did that, like, respect,
That we.
You wanna know why you can't pay the baby mama child support?
Why? Because she killed him.
No, he died mysteriously before he ever could.
Oh.
Yeah, she kills him, and basically saves his body for the babies.
Yeah, I was gonna say crickets.
So she gets a piece of him, but then yet she kills him and makes him food for the kids.
Pretty much.
And
Hey, Mike,
actually, he gets a piece of ass, and he becomes baby food.
Cool.
And eventually, the female becomes baby food as well.
Yeah, because they'll gang up on her and kill her next.
It's like the praying mantis. After they have sex, they
yep.
The female eats the baby on his head.
I was gonna say, like, you know, if I was a praying mantis in my life, you know, like to get killed after. But
sometimes the guys are lucky to escape.
It's true.
So I made a video about wings. I was telling somebody, it might have been actually earlier in this, but I made a video on how I make my wings because I've started watching my weight. I actually hurt my back here in the Army, and the weight is actually causing a bigger issue. So I started trying to slim down, and the only thing I really eat is like broccoli and chicken, and so I started baking chicken wings and throwing them in a sauce.
How long have we been on this chat, Kiki? I don't see the timer thing.
For almost 3 hours. You go back, and it's going to give you time.
I think somebody
3
has.
hours, 13, 3 hours and 13 minutes.
Man, somebody should mute that.
Yeah, somebody has their chat like two.
You win the bingo.
What was that one?
Cha-ching.
Cha-ching. Yeah, so all I was saying is I tossed it in sauce, and my wife one night was just like, you know, why don't you make a video about that? You make them every single day. I was like, all right. So I did it. And that's what Mike's mentioning here in the thing. He said that he wants wings now.
What kind of wings? Chicken wings or bingo wings?
Chicken wings or what?
Or chicken wings or bingo wings?
It depends. I usually use chicken wings, but in the video I use chicken wings. What?
Do you even know what a bingo wing is?
No.
For it's that under their arms.
I did not know that. I'm learning tonight. Holy shit.
That's a bingo wing.
All right. Yeah, so I definitely use chicken wings, and I just change up the sauce that I put on it.
I love my hot sauce. Yeah.
Yep.
Like one time, I went to a restaurant one time, and they I ordered suicide wings, and they made me sign a waiver saying like we don't take receipt for anything of this and blah blah blah. I'm like, I have to sign a waiver, really?
Yep.
Yeah.
So here in the States, they have Buffalo Wild Wings, and they have the Blazing Challenge, and if you do that, you have to sign theirs as well.
Yeah, because that's basically saying you're eating them at your own risk.
Come again?
Yeah, man, I don't understand. It's like a double feed.
I think you have to mute one of your chat volume. Like sometimes that happens to me.
Basically, signing a waiver is saying you're doing the shit at your own risk. Hey, you have a stretchable.
Yo, Mike, that's huge, man. 35 pounds in 8 weeks is actually a pretty, some might say that's still a little fast, but man, you can't knock that, man. That's good.
So where do you guys see your channels in like a couple of years or like 6 months or?
You know, I just started mine for more or less fun, man, to see where I would go.
Yeah.
Ultimately, if I go into a future endeavor, I could use it for even marketing, or I could just continue to do what I'm doing. It's kind of fun to have like a little side job that keeps me motivated to do something.
Oh, for sure. It's a great hobby, you know. And once it becomes a job, that's when I take a break. I try to upload daily, but you know, like I'll take like 3 days off or 4 days off every now and then.
You have to. You have to.
I mean, I've been doing this like every day straight, like 3 or 4 videos a day.
Jesus.
Try to upload. That might wear you out after a while.
I'm telling you what though, the time that I invest when I'm making the video, actually making the video is nothing. It's the editing. Mm-hmm. I don't think I could physically do 3 and 4 videos a day.
I mean, it's good for my subscribers because if I take a day or 2 off, they're gonna leave.
That could be true.
That's the way I see it. If they don't like a certain like video, or if you know they leave because you want to take a break, the way I see it is they're not like truly like the fans of you.
They're not into your content. They're just
like you know, the true fans will stay no matter what. Like you could be gone for 2 years and they'll still stick around as soon as you upload a video, you know. That's why I hate Instagram. Instagram, it's like you'll post a picture and it's like you'll get 2 likes or 2 followers, but then you'll lose like 5 after.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't like the fluctuating like up and down bullshit, you know.
Yeah, that Mike.
I'm getting new followers every day.
Yeah.
Number 1, John Amber Home. I use buffalo sauce. If you watch my video, like I toss them, but then I use extra on top of them. And then Mike, I believe you told me that no bread and no eating after 7. I've typically heard it's 6 o'clock, but I mean, if 7 works for you, well, especially if you're up late at night, 7's definitely all right.
Mm-hmm.
And working toward $1 million on AdSense.
I know. I have maybe $25 I've made so far.
Yeah, actually, Mike makes a really good point here. When I've been doing a lot of research, he's saying if you put out too many vids, that they'll unsub your channel. And I'm assuming that's because yours is always popping up in their feed.
Especially if you have the bell on.
Yep. So I could see that being an issue. So he's...
My pet peeve is like if you have the bell on for somebody and like they're struggling to get a live stream to work. So like you'll see like, oh, new from so and so live stream, come join, and then like 4 other times, you know, and you'll think you got like 5 messages.
Yeah.
What was that?
I don't know.
It sounded like someone was yelling.
Yeah, it's my very first 2 videos ever from the first one was
Since before you
come on, show me the date on this son of a gun.
You know, it'd be cool instead of the timer, like a Jeopardy like jingle.
You know, you know what? I thought that too.
April 27th, 2015 and July 3rd, 2015.
Yeah, before you and I met.
Yeah, that was almost 2 years ago.
Oh, my first videos, I cringe. Like, yeah, oh my god, I was so bad.
It was a video chat. My first 2 videos ever were a video chat from a thing called Uvu. It was a video chat app.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, Crimson.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. And then Mike says, my thing is when people make 45-minute videos, like what the fuck? Yeah, man. Some of those videos, when they get so long, there's no way you can watch them.
Especially when it's like gameplay, like, you know, like I've seen people do like 4-hour streams of just constant, like I'd rather play the game than watch.
Yep.
You know?
like I've seen somebody do like a gameplay and like a PlayStation 4 giveaway, a 13 hours straight gameplay with PSN code drops and.
Well, that's for about an hour long because like the games I play, it has dialogue. So it's like I don't want to make a whole episode of just like, you know, talking with text. You know what I mean? So like I kind of try to put a little bit of action in, a little bit of like, you know, plot, and like you got to do that. Like no one's gonna want to sit and watch a whole episode of just talking.
Definitely. And right here, Noah was saying that he believes quality focused content overall will outweigh the quantity or the speed of delivery, which I completely agree with. If you're serving up a bunch of crap, then nobody's going to want to watch it no matter how much you put out of it. So
my advice is if you're releasing the same type of video, like, you know, like gameplay, or like, you know, like vlog, I find your views will decrease. And if you like switch it up, maybe like that's why I do like a cover song, or like I do like a video or a vlog or a shout. You'll get different views from that.
So the only reason I think it's important, Mike's telling Amber right now that she needs to make at least one a week, and I don't think that's necessarily important for your subscribers. I think that's more important for the YouTube algorithms.
Yeah.
So where they're gonna place your video and how high they place your videos are definitely dependent on how many people are watching and how often you're posting.
And I find that factors in too.
What was that?
I find it like what you tag, like in like the hashtags at the bottom, that also helps as well, because like when you look up your name, like say like on the Google or on YouTube search, it'll show any collaborations you've ever done with anybody. It'll show like your recent videos. It's so cool. I love it because you can see like who they've worked with and who they haven't worked with, and you know.
I just went and got TubeBuddy. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but probably have. Awesome. But you know what? I used the free version and I was actually not crazy impressed. So I actually paid $20 this month just to see. And overall,
how is it?
I'm not super impressed with it. But there is once in a while I'll go to add tags and I'll find ones I didn't even think of. So it's kind of helping in that respect, but
I had the free version.
Yeah, most do. But I was figuring like I spend $20 when I go to the grocery store. I might as well see if it can help me progress. And if it doesn't, I'll just take the account back. But
like, how do I like tag y'all in the video afterwards when I put it up? Do I just type in like the word Crimson Fantasy and just put that like that?
If you go to your video manager, you click on edit. There should be like, you know, a little description box where you can type in like whatever it is, and then there underneath that there should be a tag area where you can tag it.
Like, how do I tag y'all in the video? I mean, do I just type in like Crimson Fantasy and just hit that?
No, you put I forget. I think you have to put hashtag. I'm not. Let me check.
Hashtag Crimson Fantasy or hashtag
You go to video manager and then you go to like say one of your videos. You right click it and then go to edit. And it'll come up on this screen. I don't know if you can see it, but like the tags.
Yeah, I see it.
You see where it says tags? That's where you would add it.
Oh.
It like made my screen orange for a second.
So once again, see, this is what I'm talking about. Mike helps out so much. Right here, he's mentioning Social Blade. And Amber's never heard of it, and that's actually a lot of people have not. So don't feel bad about that. But
I've never heard of it.
So, really? Okay, so Social Blade is just something where you go to socialblade.com and you can type in your own name and it'll bring up all your stats. It'll tell you how many videos you've put, how much money you expect to make. It's pretty much just all your analytics, but it's easier to read than the YouTube analytics, I think.
I'm going to check that out because I don't understand the YouTube analytics very well.
So it's just showing like how many minutes people are watching your stuff. I don't know. It depends. You'd have to look through it to sort through the analytics. Because if you go into YouTube, you'll go into analytics, and I keep saying analytics like it's going to solve something. But if you go in there, you'll realize that like this is the days of the week that most people are watching my stuff. These are the videos in a rank of how many views I have, how much watch time, how long people stay on each video. So it's just good to kind of know and get an idea of like, oh, people are watching this stuff more than this. So you'll try to veer your video content that you make more toward what people are watching.
Absolutely. And what I like about it is it also tells you your demographics.
Yes.
Like, you guys want to know my demographics? This is funny. So it's like mostly males, like the 18 to 35 bracket. And then I have a huge bracket of 65 plus women.
Right.
Isn't that hilarious? I'm a hit with the old ladies.
Yeah. So back to Social Blade. It actually just combines it and it puts it all in one. But not only can you look at yours, but you can look at anybody's. So I have a Pew versus Few, or a PewDiePie versus a Few Below, where it wasn't really against us, but I was actually just bringing up everything that he does, and I use Social Blade as part of the content. And he's making up to $7.6 million a year just posting videos. You can check out that video, or you can just go to socialblade.com. I mean, I'm supposed to, hey, go check out my videos, but I don't care that much. So just go to socialblade.com and put his name in, and it says like he makes up to $7.6 million a year just making videos on YouTube.
Do you have that website open?
No, I do not, but I can.
No, I was just kind of curious if you did. I was like, let's type in each other's names and let's see.
I think that's something Christian would have to do if he wanted to do the screen share, right?
Mm-hmm. I don't really know how to do that, though.
Well, I was just going to say if you, read it off or, I didn't expect a screen to do that either.
Hold on. No, that's not going to work. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out something here.
No worries.
Let's see if my screen share little thing is going to work all. Internet Explorer. Start screen share.
Okay, hey, Christian, will you just click my screen? Don't double click it, but just click mine. Holy cow, I don't know how to turn that off.
It's like a website and a website and a website and a website.
Tunnel view.
Oh, that's awesome.
Can you guys see it?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is PewDiePie, and it's actually gone up. If you look down here in the bottom right, his estimated is up to 9.9 million now. When I made the video not even a month ago, he was at 7.6 as his high end. So like up here, if you look by his name, you'll see his uploads. He's had just over 3,000 uploads, but he's had 54.6 million subscribers and over 15 billion video views.
Wow.
Damn.
So this is the kind of stuff you can look, and it's all a summation of it. So let's see here. Let's check out.
I like the frog picture.
What's behind the frog picture? What does that say?
That's his channel art right now.
Foo something?
It probably says fuck.
Okay, so right here, you notice I went up here and I typed in the YouTube username in the top right.
Yeah.
So now we're looking at Mike. I hope you don't mind me doing this, but oh, you just said do me. So yeah, right here it's ranking him as C, which is actually pretty high compared to, well, me or a lot of other YouTubers. And so right here, his estimated, he's looking at like $5 to $85 a year. He has 100 video uploads, 339 subscribers. His video views are over 11,000, which is actually great compared to most of the channels I see.
Mine.
Yeah, I want to see everybody's. This is fun. I like seeing this.
That is cool as shit, though.
I know, this is an awesome site. And it's so easy to read, too.
Are you the second one here, Amber? Yes, you are.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
her.
Yep. All right. So
She's got to be determined.
So right here, this usually means that there's not enough activity on this site to calculate all the earnings and everything. But up here is where, so she started in July 1st, 2014, has 11 uploads, 66 subscribers, and has 609 views on her videos. So, and this right here is usually the last upload, our solar world, which is probably what Mike was talking about.
I want to see mine, see what my average is, or whatever the numbers are. That'd
Let's
be
see.
cool.
Christian, how do you spell the last?
Janicki.
Janicki.
If it comes up with anything.
Hey, Amber, you don't suck. You just don't post enough. That's it.
Wow. I see. Wow.
Yeah, so, well, that's okay. Like, you're ranking against people who do this for a living, like PewDiePie and Jacksepticeye, Nick Bear. So I wouldn't even worry about that too much.
Oh,
but
wow,
right here, what was that?
You can apply for YouTube partnership from here?
Yeah.
Probably. I mean, it looks like you can do that. It looks they have tax services up here.
You
they have a lot of
everything
things
you need here. This is awesome.
Yeah, so if you scroll down a little bit, I didn't scroll down for the other guys. I forgot this was here, but it's just showing the dates that you've uploaded and then what subscribers you had at any given time. This is showing that you're live. And then how much you're making off each video on the estimated earnings.
Oh, nice.
I'm not making anything, am I?
So right now up to 47 cents. So that's not horrible, but so on, let's see, 4/2, so April 2nd, which is right here, he had 3,413 views. And then next day he went up by 35. So it's just showing you the increase in views here.
Yeah.
So every given day. So something on whatever you did on April 5th, you jumped 209 views. So that's huge, I guess, for what I'm seeing here.
Yeah. Feel free to type in mine too.
Crimson.
Fantasy.
Like, what's your fantasy?
Oh, I think I spelled it wrong, didn't I?
It depends on my mood.
There it is, first one.
Man, I like your channel art too, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
That's cool.
That's actually old. That's like an older one. I actually have a more recent one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, you know what? I think I did see a different one. But right here, it's funny because your face is purple here, just like it was in your live.
Yeah, and that's my latest video too, like addressing the YouTube hate.
Wait, how is he live?
Wait, what?
How is Crimson live right now?
It says I'm live.
I don't know what you're looking at right now, man.
Oh, I'm live and he's joining my live stream.
So anyway, Crimson, it's saying that yearly you can make between 12 and 188 is where they project
awesome.
to get up to. 565 uploads, 433 subscribers. You're over 30,000 video views.
I love how it says channel type music too. Yes.
Yeah, man. So, and then it's just showing you day to day. Everything is just one day at a time over here on your subscribers. So whatever you did on the 3rd, you gained 10 subscribers you had 175 views. On the 5th, you had 407 video views. I don't know what you did then, but so people will look at this and they'll say, okay, Wednesday I had 407 views, and the next Wednesday and the next Wednesday, and so they'll make their own predictions here.
Oh, that means I'm bringing in the views. I had no idea. You know what I mean? That's awesome.
Yeah, man.
So let's see your channel.
Let's see here. No, watch, I won't even be there. All right, here we go. Yeah, so this is the last video I posted, which was today. So I only have 19 uploads because it's been a month. 289.
That's impressive. You know, like after a month. That took me like probably 6 months.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's encouraging. It really is.
But
So, yeah.
There's always that time you're gonna be stuck at a number. I've noticed that with YouTubers, and it's like you'll be. I was stuck at 170 for like the longest time.
Wow.
Well, you know what? I feel like I hit 250 after the first 3 or 4 weeks, and then after that, I've been at 30, 39 for the last couple weeks. So it's actually a lot slower.
My top geographies, I have United States at 90%, United Kingdom at 5.8%, Canada at 1.8%, New Zealand is at 0.6%, and Ireland is at 0.3% for geography who watch my videos.
Huh. So, Noah Ruth, you said we all beat you by a mile, and you may be right. You might be on to something because I can't even find your channel here. I apologize, big guy. Yours is the one I can't pull up.
I don't think he has content.
Oh, Mike was saying that they don't count deleted videos. Actually, you know what's funny is when I tested the live, I actually did see a big boost in my channel as far as the views and everything. And I was worried about that. I didn't delete it even though it was a test, just because the statistics it brought to my channel. So
I'm gonna head to bed, guys. I'm tired. I'm wore out.
No problem, man. Now you know. Oh, so when you do the screen share, they say just make sure you don't go and flash inappropriate stuff around.
I'd probably have that problem.
Yeah,
it's like,
I've seen someone that's done that before on Skype.
Have you? What were they looking at?
Chatterbait.
Chatterbait.
It's always fun to see what people.
There was a chick playing with herself while she was on her period.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Ugh.
Disgusting.
It's like wait a couple of days and try again. You know what I mean?
Man, that shit's nasty.
Some guys are into that, you know.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
I have no words for that. If you're a guy into that, just don't be my friend. Just get out of here. Just go somewhere.
Like drink a protein shake. You don't need that.
So put a different image into your head, love.
Holy shit.
Put a different image into your head.
I think I tripped Christian out too much.
A very poisonous image.
That's funny, man.
Yeah,
all right.
It's
are
like
you
4 a.m. Yeah, it's 4 a.m. for me. I should get going too.
Yeah, I understand.
Texas, it's 3:02 a.m.
Yeah, my wife's gonna be like, "What the hell were you doing up so late?" But whatever.
And well, you got the recorded footage for the playback. You'd be like, "Yeah."
Oh no! Not that she's worrying about what I'm doing, but I'm staying up till 3 in the morning.
What, you don't go to bed with her and be with her in bed and comfort her and sleep with her and all that?
Well, probably the sleep with her part at this point, but yes.
Damn.
All right, well, I guess we're wrapping it up. So I just want to go Broncos. If you don't have a team in Canada, feel free to watch the Broncos.
Toronto Blue Jays baseball team.
I was talking NFL, but
yeah,
anyway.
We have like college football or like some sort of Canadian like football. We don't really have like a national football team.
They have Canadian Football League.
You let us borrow all your Canadian hockey players. Thank you.
I know we got some good ones.
You definitely do.
It's like
all right, guys. Well, we're gonna get out of here. I see a roll tide. Awesome. All right, you guys have a good night. I'm out of here.
Thank you guys for having me.
Yep.
You're welcome. Anytime, brother.
Yep. Have a good night, Christian.
All right. Good night, guys.
Night.